How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Let me turn this up. There we go. Oh, my dad's calling back. Hey, what's up?
You know what's going on?
Oh, not too much. Just about to stream here for a little bit.
Oh. Did they release the budget today?
Which budget?
The Republican budget they want to propose?
I don't know. I think today's tariff day, but I don't know about budget.
Yeah, he backed off Canada and Mexico again. I read that.
Yep.
But, so I just watching a report. They said the Republicans have passed out their proposed budget for the next term, and it's going to add $5 trillion to the deficit.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, all the plans that they've suggested so far have added to it in some capacity. So it's not.
See, they cleared your mayor, huh?
Eric Adams. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm in Jersey now. He's not technically my mayor anymore.
Wow.
But yeah, I can't stand him, and it looks like Cuomo's gonna win the mayoral race as well, which is just wild.
Oh, really?
Yep. I don't know how he's gonna pull it off, but DNC money in New York is just dumb. It really is.
Yeah. Elon will throw some money into the hat.
I don't know if he throws in money at this point. Anything he touches right now is losing. So.
Yeah, I'm glad. I hope he keeps losing. God damn, Chick-fil-A is packed.
At 9:30 on a Wednesday? Yeah, makes sense.
In Mechanicsburg. The parking lot was full.
Yeah.
But what's happening with you guys, anything?
Not much. Just working, hunkering down. That's all you can really do for now.
Yep.
Enjoyed our 80-degree day on Saturday, but that was about it.
You got another one coming tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's supposed to rain all day. Like severe thunderstorms all day.
Oh, really? It's not supposed to rain here till nighttime.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to rain. Yeah, 74. And it's supposed to rain. What does it say? I guess just midday, but then cloudy and windy all day with it.
Yeah, we're supposed to start golf tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to be. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. We'll see. They said it's going to be nice, breezy, but 77. But I watched news this morning, and they said it's not supposed to rain till like 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah. I mean, if it holds off until night, you're fine then.
Yeah, just give me till 8, 7.
I was gonna say, knowing you guys, you can tee off at 4:30, get done by 6:30 latest.
Oh no, 4:30. Shit, I tee off by 3:30.
Well, some of us have jobs, so.
I just get up there, go play a couple holes. Who we playing? Let's go.
Yep.
We're not messing around. Roll. We're gonna roll here. Let's go. Chris ain't gonna be there, so I'm flying solo, so I could go with just about anybody.
Be hilarious if you win.
We'll see. I shot 9 over at St. Andrews yesterday at indoor.
That's not too bad.
Oh man, narrow fairways, a lot of high grass.
You think? You were there. You should have known.
Oh, I know. And then the greens are unbelievable to putt on. I couldn't imagine if you had to putt on them for real, what they would be like.
It's apparently an experience unlike any other. Don't place the ball in the wrong spot.
That's what I was watching one guy, and they were talking about the Masters, and the Open, and they're like, you got to know where to place the ball.
Yep.
If you just hit in the middle of the green, you're going to be screwed.
Ask the member that beat Rory a few years ago on that final round.
Yep. That's a yawn brought me the tickets today. I'm selling them to somebody at golf.
Really?
Yeah, I can't go. I just got back from Africa. I can't do it.
Yeah.
But I am on Easter Sunday. I'm carrying a score card for the Big Ten Ladies Championship golf outing.
Where's that at? Hershey?
No, down by Maryland.
Bull Creek?
Bull Creek.
That's in Maryland. That's not by Maryland. That's in Maryland.
Right, Harbor de Grace, right by Harbor de Grace.
Yeah, a lot of the members that were at Blue Ridge were also like dual members down there.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, Bull Ridge. I'm going down there. I volunteered Saturday and Sunday, but they only need me Sunday. So.
Is that like an outing or is that like the official tournament?
No, it's the Big Ten Championships.
Yeah, well, you said outing. It's not an outing. That's the Big Ten Championship then.
Yeah, it's the Big Ten Championships.
So you're just walking along holding the scorecard then.
Yeah, I got the 10-10 tee time. Whoever's on 10-10.
How'd you land that?
I volunteered like 6 months ago.
Huh. Well.
And I was going to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, I told him Friday's probably out. I could do Saturday, Sunday. Then the guy emailed me last night, and he's like, I don't need you Saturday, but I could use you Sunday. And I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah, that works.
I have room. I rented an Airbnb room off a guy who was like 2 miles from the course. Now I can call and cancel it. Me and Mommy are just going to drive down Sunday morning. Leave at 7, get there by 9, and I got to pay my, whatever, it's $180. You get a golf shirt, sweatshirt, hat, something else, and then you get to eat. And I'm going to walk 18 holes.
There you go.
So what the hell?
Hopefully your hopefully your squad wins. Well, it's individual and team, so yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So the way the conference championships work, all the teams are there. Same thing as always. You get five scores that count, or I think 5 attend and the 4 count, and so there will be an individual leaderboard in addition to the team championship as well. And then I think the winner of the team championship goes to the NCAA tournament for each conference. It might be top 2 in each conference. I'm not sure, but and then the certain amount of the individual qualifiers, even if you're not on a top team, go anyways.
Yeah, so that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Watch some girls golf, see how good they do. Watch the kind of skills they got.
Yeah.
Well, check out a nice course. Maybe I can see if is that a private course or public?
Yeah, Bull Run is private.
Well, we'll have to talk to the pro about coming back down and playing.
I mean, knowing you'll talk your way into it somehow.
You're fucking right, I will. Say, buddy, come on. Help a brother out. I get my son to come down. You come down, we could all meet here Father's Day. Can we play here Father's Day?
Now, if you manage that, that'd be wild.
All right, I'll work on it then.
You manage that, I might have to rent a car for Father's Day weekend instead of taking the train.
Well, how far would that be?
That's a lot.
Would that be from Kimmy?
From Kimmy, it's still a lot.
Really?
Because I'm pretty sure Bull Run's in the middle of Maryland.
No, it's right by the ocean. It's right over the river, over the Susquehanna Bridge. It's an hour and 45 minutes for me. 83 and then 44 or something like that. You take it right over and in. I looked at it I Googled it to find out. But an hour 45 for me, so I'm thinking Kimmy, and it can't be that far for Kimmy.
It's west of Washington, so it's gonna be a ways.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll ask. What's the worst he can do? Tell me no.
It's a 4-hour drive from me.
4 hours? Really?
Yes, you got to go straight down 95.
Yeah, but I just
It's
didn't-
not. I don't even know if
it's-
that's Maryland. I think it's almost Virginia at that point.
No, it's. I don't think it's Virginia.
Bull Run
It's
Golf
it's,
in Haymarket, Virginia.
It's Harvard. I thought they said Harvard de Grace.
Maybe I'm at the wrong course. Bull Run
How about Bully Run?
Golf. Maryland.
Yeah.
Bull Run Golf Club. No, I'm only seeing. Wait, is it a public course or private now? Is it public now?
I thought it was public. I thought someone told me it was public. Not cheap, but it is public.
Well, based on the pictures that I'm seeing, it definitely looks not cheap. But
No, it's nice. I heard it's unbelievable. So you get to walk it and find out. But if it's public, like, hey, can I get a
it's
seat map for Father's Day?
all right. Let's see. Wednesday. What if we went Wednesday? That's not terrible. No, it's not as expensive as I was thinking.
How much?
It's like $100.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, for a higher end public course, that's not bad at all.
I heard it's nice. I heard it's really nice. Well, how long did it take for you to get there?
4 hours
4 hours, no matter what.
driving. If I go train, it's even worse.
Yeah, I would think it'd be longer. Well, what about
Wait, is this the Big 10 or Big 12?
Big Ten?
Yes, Bull Rock. Bullero.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm definitely looking at the wrong course. Bull.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bully is Bully Rock.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Different place completely. Bull Rock.
I think they call it Bully Rock.
Yes. Okay. That is a lot closer.
Yeah, that's
That
what
is
I thought.
significantly
Wow.
closer.
Oh, I thought so. I'm like, it can't be that far from you.
All right. Driving wise, for me, it's still 2.5.
I figured 2. Well, how far is it from Westchester to there? Take the train to Kimmy and drive over with Kimmy. Because they just got to head due east, don't they?
Well, no, east would put them straight in the ocean, but west, it's an hour southwest of them.
That's what I thought. I figured they were about an hour away.
Yeah, right around.
Yeah. So you take the train to there, then drive in with them.
I mean, I could do that.
I'll have to see if I get a tea time. Well, when's Father's Day?
June. I unironically know this because they scheduled one of our league events on fucking Father's Day of all days.
Well, didn't they do that last year?
They did it Easter the last 2 years, and now they did it on Father's Day.
That's right.
It's like,
I remember last year you bitched and you're like, what the hell are you people thinking?
yeah, and now they put it on Father's Day. I'm like, great. I contacted the bar that's gonna host the watch party for us, and was like, hey, I'm not gonna be there, but I just want to still have something for some people that will be in town and look for it. They're like, yeah, that's fine. And they said, are you sure you want to do it on Father's Day? And I was like,
I know, but that's what they picked.
and the guy's like, and you're not watching golf? I was like, well, I'll be watching golf, but
I'll be watching myself hit the ball.
that and the U.S. Open.
Right.
U.S. Open's always on Father's Day.
Right. It's at Oakmont this year. I had so many people ask me if we're going to Oakmont. You going to Oakmont?
And yes, by the way, Bull Rock is definitely private.
The one I'm going to, or the one
one,
you had to
the one you are going to is 100% private.
Is it?
Yes.
Bully Rock. I didn't know it was private. I thought it was public.
Let's see. Play golf. Yeah, it's telling me I got to become a member. So.
Well, then we have to
Oh,
ask, though.
beautiful tree line course though. Oh my god. You know the club that I worked at my sophomore year of college up in Dallas, PA?
Yeah.
Similar to that. This place looks nice.
Well,
Really, really, really nice.
all I could do was ask. I said, come on, bud. For Father's Day, my son's, PJ certified PCA Methodist, My daughter's pretty good. So we'll come down. We can drive here.
Yeah.
But Father's Day, I imagine he'll be smoked.
That's the only thing. Is good luck getting it on Father's Day.
It depends on how many of them are going to the Oakmont for the championship.
I don't know.
It's not that far away. Pittsburgh's only 3 hours away.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, I'll put it this way: I'm gonna ask. So what's the worst you're gonna do is say no. Okay, that's fine. I just thought I'd ask.
Wait, let me see. Bull Rock, daily fee player. Wait, there's no way, right?
What's that?
I'm looking at this now. Maybe it is public.
I thought it was public because I remember someone else telling me about playing there.
Yeah, open the public play with memberships. Dude, this is nice. Hold up. Look at the video of this real quick.
Oh, they have a video of it.
Oh, they got a video on the website. Some really nice houses on the right of the first hole. Let's go see the houses.
That's the high rent district down there. I know that.
Well, I learned that very quickly. Yes.
I got one guy I play softball with. He told me he lives about 15 minutes away.
The second hole is a par 5 measuring 500.
Oh yeah, this is nice. Dude, if they tip this out, those girls are gonna struggle.
What's that?
If they tip this out, those girls are gonna struggle. There's some carry spots around the greens that they're gonna have to.
They got a little work to do.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful and difficult par 3.
177 yard. Okay, 177 is not bad for the girls.
You think I'll make them play things?
No, but they'll be playing 65, 66.
Oh, I would guess at least that.
Is guarded on both sides.
They're not going to get them close to 7.
No, they won't put them above 7. That's too much. But they'll be mid 6. They'll play it from what I would play, like casual, competitive level, but not tournament level.
Right.
The fifth hole is.
So it is public then?
It is public. Oh, this finishing hole. Jesus. Yeah, this place is. Yeah, if we can get on here, you talk your way into this. We could have some fun.
I don't have to talk my way into it.
Yeah, but talk your way into like, hey, can you give us a good?
Oh, I'm gonna ask.
Oh man, the 9th hole reminds me of one from Hershey, except instead of going up a hill, it's just straight out and like well guarded with a bunker. But you have an angle that you can take a really deep cut over water if you want to.
Oh, like number 9 at Hershey.
No, like number 1. You know how that water on Hershey East, like you can try and cut over the pond on the right side?
Right.
Yeah.
I'll find out. See if I can book it.
Yeah.
Look, I'll book it now. Here's my credit card. We'll take it.
The 10th hole is a downhill par 4.
Yeah, about 10:30.
Well, yeah. Don't make me get on a train at 4 a.m., please.
A well-placed tee shot will leave you with a downhill approach.
Or just go to Jimmy's the night before, then you'll have to worry about it.
I mean, that's true. I just gotta see whenever Emily would be home for the dogs because she's got a double show Saturday.
Par 5.
Right.
Measuring 665 yards from the tip.
Oh, this is
This
is nice.
Long,
All
accurate
they do is
shots to
ask.
reach
That's
the
all I can do.
Yep.
Especially public. Are you booking for Father's Day yet?
And all layup
Man,
shots
this will
using
be a good
long
test.
and accurate
These fairways get
bunkers
narrow.
and trees guard both sides of the fairway.
I remember someone else telling me they were going down there and said it's tough.
Oh yeah, you gotta place the ball here.
Number 12
Oh
is a
God.
difficult and very difficult par 3.
Par 3, 190 yards, water guarding on the right,
Side of this green.
bunkers on the left, greens no more than 30 paces on, which is decent size, but still.
Number 13 is a dogleg right par 4. A large bunker guards the right.
I'll have to do some asking. That's all I can do.
For those
All right.
looking to cut yards
Sounds good.
on their
Yeah,
second
so give me
shot, beware of the
about
large
10,
gully
10:30.
on
How's
the
that?
right-hand side.
All right.
If you find this
Let me know.
gully off the tee,
Yeah, I'll work on it. Like I said, it's Easter
Number
Sunday,
14
so.
is a short par 4 that
All right.
goes to the right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yep.
Bunkers guard the right-hand side.
Yep.
of
Have
the
fun.
tee.
Love you. Bye.
A well-placed tee shot will put a
All right,
scoring
chat.
club
I'm back.
in your hand for an approach shot that
Sorry,
plays
I haven't talked to my
slightly
dad
downhill into
in a few
green
days,
that's
and I just
guarded
signed
by
up for
bunkers
the
on both
the
sides.
World Amateur down in Myrtle Beach. So everything kind of golf wise is like kicking into gear for us.
Number 15 is a beautiful
I mean,
par
this course.
five that has
So
very
catching up on chat a little bit to
well-placed tee shot will leave the player
houses
with
look very
an
hittable.
opportunity
Oh, the
to
houses
reach
are
this
absolutely
3 and
hittable.
2. There's a small stream that cuts through the center of this hole and runs all the way
Oh
up
God, look at that.
front right side. There's a small stream.
We cannot do a podcast because Paul is out of power right now. Paul is, we're hoping, is just staying safe. That's the important part for him tonight. If he can stay safe, then we are good. Okay, but LifeX, you want to see the favorite, or well, not even just LifeX. I'll check with chat. Otherwise, we'll get straight into a game. Do you want to see my favorite course that I've ever played, and also the most difficult? See if we can do a little YouTube thing real quick. Oof, ad. Okay, we'll wait. Back in the Stormhouse here, so hoping they're staying safe. Yeah, I hope everybody's in the. I hope that everybody's in the line of the storm is staying safe. Hopefully, with your family protected, everybody's away from glass if they can. Oh man, this, my friends. Well, hang on. I'll wait to see the answer to the poll. Do we want to see David's favorite course? One vote for yes. I'll wait until the poll's done. But otherwise, I need to pull up Discord. I don't think there's much going on tonight in terms of esports stuff. Obviously, we're waiting for the podcast tomorrow, so I'm not really going to talk too much like LTA and stuff like that until tomorrow. But all right, we got 2 votes for yes. Jesus, John. All right. I'll wait for LifeX to confirm that he's out of. Okay, he's back. We had 2 votes in the yes on the see my favorite course. So for context, this is rated in terms of the hardest golf courses in the world. Hardest golf courses in the world. Hey, Rumple, thank you for the follow. Where's Golf Digest? I only trust Golf Digest when it comes to this. America's most challenging golf courses ranked. Well, Pine Valley, you can't fucking play because it's private. So, nothing I can do about that. Oakmont, where the U.S. Open is going to be held, nothing I can do about that. Shinnecock, private, nothing I can do about that. Augusta National, guess what? I'm not getting on. Nothing I can do about that. Same with Wingfoot. Bethpage Black. I have played Bethpage Black, and I shot 76, I think, or 77. I pulled it up on stream the other day. One of my favorite courses of all time. Marion East out in Philadelphia. Really tough. Oak Hill, that's out in, I guess, Rochester. Where does Kiowa rank? Is it fallen? There we go. Kiowa Island Ocean Course. Number 10. At the time, it was close to number 1. It's the number 1 most difficult, not like traditional public course, they call it. Like Bethpage Black is a municipal course. It's owned by like the local government in the area. Kiowa Island is just like private, but they open, or it's like a privately owned property, but it's open for everybody. Luna, relax. Come here. What are you doing? Hi. Relax. Come here. What are you doing? Why are you so antsy right now? What's wrong? Hi. I know. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, Luna's crying. Let me get on the treat real quick. Okay. So the reason why this course is so difficult is because you are quite literally right on the ocean down in South Carolina. And when the wind starts blowing off the ocean, this course becomes a bitch and a half. And I played.
The course at Kiawah Island was conceived in difficulty, as it was being built as a last-minute replacement venue for the 1991 Ryder Cup matches.
I played the round of my fucking life here.
Hurricane Hugo ravaged the South Carolina coast, destroying bridge access to Kiawah Island and erasing everything architect Pete Dye had done to that point. Barely managing to get the course completed on time, Dye had to hire boats to ferry him and his crew to the site, where they rushed to reconstruct not just lost holes, but the land itself. Hardship is hardwired into the ocean course. So is scenery. Spanning 2.5 miles along the Atlantic Ocean.
Beautiful. And you go like out and back on each 9 on each side of the clubhouse.
Line runs out and back between coastal dunes and inland marshes.
I could have just let him finish.
Composed of sand, water, and thick seagrasses, trouble is omnipresent. So is the wind, which blows intensely and unpredictably from day to day.
Yep.
A fixture on Golf Digest's
It fucking changed on the back 9 for us. I was 3 under with the wind on the front and then 6 over on the back. Fun fact, I made a this is a par 5 on the back 9 right here. I birdied from inside this little grass patch right here. 80-yard shot out. I stuck it to a foot.
America's 100 greatest courses and host of the 2012 and 21 PGA Championships, the Ocean Course is an American original, blending seaside links, low country character, and Pete Dye's strategic genius. This is every hole.
Pete Dye is a fucking mastermind. Best golf course designer in the world.
The par 4 first functions like the opening credits of a film, setting the mood while introducing the course's general themes. One of those is a large waste area that
Do they have wind measurement tools? No. It's called you take a little bit of grass from the ground and drop it and see how bad it's blowing.
Side of the hole. Get comfortable with it. It's a feature that will recur throughout the round. The left side has been widened over the years, and the green is open on the left. Don't be afraid to take advantage of these expanded spaces on the drive and second shot.
I put a driver to 80 yards out on this hole and shanked my wedge over to here. You want to talk about nerves? I shanked a wedge on the first hole. I was like, oh, God. But then I was able to get up and down from this side spot here. Unironically, so right where that pin's at.
Pete Dye allows you to play safe twice.
What's shanking a wedge? When you shank a shot, oh, that nearly fell. Okay, just making sure. When you shank a shot with any club, what you're supposed to do when you hit, obviously, is you want to hit right in the center right there. That's called the sweet spot. The actual sweet spot of a wedge is about the size of a needle head, but that's where you want to hit it. You can toe a ball, you can heel it. Anytime you get away from this spot right here on the club, you lose distance and power. When you shank it, you hit the ball off the hosel right here, and it sends it completely in the opposite direction. You don't make square contact, but basically if I'm taking it out and back, I took it out and came up through to the point where this hit the ball, and it just sends it off because you're not hitting it with a flat surface. You're hitting it with this part right here. And oh, did that shake my confidence. But we got it back. Nice little up and down from that left side over there.
The first scene at the Ocean Course is a calm opener, the par 5 second is an explosion.
It was not an explosion for me. Caddy told me take it right over this little cut right here, 235 yards. Exactly, LifeX. Exactly. Caddy told me put it right over this little hump right here. He said if you want to fade it in, start here, bend it a little bit left. I said nope, I'm going to go dead straight. I took a 3/4 driver swing, put it right in the middle of the fairway.
And trouble lurks everywhere. The expansive short grass on the right beckons as safe harbor, but this is Dye giving you rope to hang yourself. Second shots from here are long and increasing.
Yep, was right here. Put a 3-wood further up in the fairway, about 80 yards out.
Area constricted by oaks, a waste bunker.
I was able to take it up over this tree on the right side.
Fairway. Better to take a more aggressive line off the
Have you had the ball skip the water? No, I've never.
Third shot to a green encircled by nasty bunkers and depressed chipping hollows. Pete Dye rarely built what would be considered drivable par 4s. It was said if he expected players to get home in one, he'd have called it a par 3.
Yep.
Nevertheless, the play at the par 4
Hilly course is actually very flat. This whole thing, like, it looks like there's a lot of undulations. They're really not that bad. At least not compared to other golf courses that exist. This is fairly flat. The challenge is more, like, if you notice, when courses are kind of flat like this, you have like some undulation here. It's up by the greens that really kind of gets you. It's these runoff areas that if you miss by just a little bit, your ball runs off to like 20 yards away.
Swallowed Rory McIlroy's ball in the third round of the 2012 PGA, which had since perished.
Yep.
The par 4 fourth presents the third consecutive drive across
this
the
tee
marsh.
shot's fucking nuts.
Wetland break.
By the way, just nuts. Like, you're just hitting it. Like, when you're standing back here and you're just hitting it out to fucking nowhere. Like, you see the grass patch out here, but like when you let, like, if you let your eyes just like zone back a little bit outside of your target, you get a grand sense of where the fuck am I right now?
Breaks the fairway into two sections, and both professional and resort players have to figure out what club to hit to stay short of the cross hazard and to avoid 3 raised crater bunkers Dye added in the early 2000s.
I took driver because I ain't a
The
bitch.
green is open on the left and guarded by bunkers on the right. Bouncing shots that skirt the
Drained a birdie putt, like a 20-foot birdie putt
edge of the
on this
first
hole.
bunker can ride the contours all the way
Or
back.
no, I think
from
no.
where
This
you
one I
can
parred. I
hole
two-putt
locations,
parred.
a
I birdied
useful
the
option at
prior
this
hole.
exposed corner of the course.
Ugh.
After working out to the extreme eastern end of the property, the routing turns briefly south at the par 3 fifth, the only hole at the ocean course that doesn't run in an east-west direction. Playing across a field of sand to another low, hourglass-shaped green.
This one was
tee shots must be
fucking nuts.
hoisted all the way to the
Pin was tucked right here on the bottom left side. Now, granted, this is 2012. If that, like, this is 13 years ago now, and my memory's fucking pristine on this. Hole was right here. I put myself on the other side of this, this kind of hump in the middle
the
here.
putting surface.
Trained a 35-foot
Risky
birdie putt.
business in the ubiquitous crosswinds. Pin position intensifies the challenge. The
Imagine
hole gets
recording a
longer
game,
and the green
kinda
narrower,
like,
the farther left.
Kind of like, well, I won't show it, but
flag
it's
is located.
Grant Horvat and Good
Though the
did that.
visuals are often intimidating, there's ample room to drive the ball at the ocean course. A good
There
tee
is.
shot at the par 4 sixth will hug the long waist bunker on the left.
The best part
to
about
set up
waist
a
bunkers,
straight
you are
look
allowed
into
to
the heart of
ground
the
your
green,
club in
though
them.
playing from the right side isn't bad either. The first of 8 consecutive holes playing directly to the west, the sixth offers one of the best opportunities on the outward 9 to make a good score, as long as the ball is on grass after the second shot and not in sand.
Yeah, fun fact, my ball was definitely in sand. Your boy got up and down. I did not hit the
with
green.
densely vegetated dunes.
I missed her right in this little pot bunker here, but it splashed
The line
out a
between
wedge
success and
really,
failure
really
on a
well.
Pete Dye golf course is typically so sharp you could shave with it. The pro line at the par 5 seventh is directly over the bunker on the right. Clear it and reaching the green in 2 is a possibility.
Yep.
Come up a foot short or lose drives to the right, and a penalty is assured. Resort players can
Luckily,
swing
I put my ball right here, about 245 out, and I bladed a 3-wood. Thinned the shit out of it.
wide around the bunker.
And because of the way Pete Dye courses are designed, that shit ran all the way up the middle here onto the green. And your boy was on under regulation. The pin was tucked on the left side. I had an 80-foot putt from the right side here all the way to the left. And I left it this far short for eagle in the middle of the fucking cup.
Where bogey awaits. Some greens here sit low while others are perched high.
To see the next green
falls
spot?
into the left.
Because it is. It's designed to do that. The high fescue is designed to fuck with you the first time that you play the course. If you don't have a caddy or you don't have somebody that's able to guide you through, it's designed to penalize you pretty heavily.
Ladder category and plays like an island, requiring the archer's arrow to fly straight and cut through the wind. Front targets are accessible, and a central ridge helps tee shots release to
Let's
rear
speed
hole
this up a
locations.
little bit so we can get through.
But anything hit over the green results in shots played off the tight lies of a waist bunker, back up to a semi-blind green. A reminder that long is rarely a good miss at the ocean course.
Yeah, I went long. I went long, but it held up short of the bunker, so I was able to get up and down. Part it.
Today, I came in for a Callaway tour fit.
We play Titleist in this house. Fuck Callaway.
Good luck finding a level lie at the big par 4 ninth. The fairway, bending gradually left and flanked by the marsh and yet another waist bunker. burbles and agitates as if imported from the old country.
Drive right out into the middle of the
uneven
fairway for
stances
me.
make it easy to hook and
Definitely
flare
an
second shots toward the green,
uneven
then
stance, but because I'm
surrounded
a
by
lefty, it
cricket,
was a fade, and I
including
just
deep hollows
controlled
on the
it
right and rear,
beautifully.
and pot
Started
bunkers
right
of
off
sand
this
on the
right
left.
mound here. Faded
Recoveries must
right.
be undertaken.
Pin was actually right where it's supposed to be, and I faded it right to this portion here, and 2 putted for par, finishing 3 under on the
With
front 9.
expert precision onto a green with the most pronounced internal movements on the course. The Kiowa setting reminded Pete Dye of Ireland's Portmarnock.
This is where everything went wrong.
The Irish lynx-like genetics of the ocean course, though man-made, come alive on the second 9, beginning with 4 holes that run straight out through a sea of choppy dunes. Drives at the par 4-10 from
Drive right into the middle of the fairway.
waist area on the right.
Crushed
If they
it.
don't, second shots will have to be played
Second
over
shot.
and across another.
Second shot bled a little bit left. I was in the bunker. Wasn't really that big of a deal. Hit out onto the green here. I had not had a 3-putt all day. And I 3-putted on this. Any leagues tonight? Yep, after I get through this video, we're going to play a game of League. Or probably 2 games. 3-putted from 25 feet. First putt was like 5. I left at like 4 feet. I hadn't missed one all day. 3-putted. That's when it started unraveling.
The tee shot at the par 5 11th replicates the drive on 10, demanding players attack the edge of a sunken waste bunker on the right or be forced out of position to the fat side of the fairway.
Another good tee shot from me here.
The next shot
Still
back
middle of the
across a nest
fairway.
crater bunkers toward the lagoon, leaving another poor angle into an elevated green. Amid all the more
Fucking elevated greens, Pete Dye, you piece of shit. I love you, but
obvious
dear
hazards,
God.
these recessed chipping areas are the ocean course's secret defenses, bleeding away strokes one at a time as players try to magic touchy shots back up to greens from awkward lies.
I think I 2-putt parred, recovered well after the
churning wind
double.
and mutable nature of the sand once led Pete Dye to say, "This course walks. You just have to walk with it." Standing on the tees at 12 in the rugged
Of golf business idea, but IDK, if that it most golf business ideas that you could possibly
panorama
think
of
of
dunes and nature,
probably
the feeling
exist.
is palpable. The fairway is one of the widest on the course.
Yep.
Bunkers and a lagoon squeeze it in as it nears the green.
Your boy hit a perfect drive on this. Your stream just got suspended on YouTube? Oh, really? Well, because I'm watching a copyrighted video. My stream belonging to someone else. Huh. All right, well, we'll mute the audio and keep this going. Maybe that'll be fine. I don't know. Anyways, great drive on this one. Let me put Diana Sessions back on. Fantastic drive on this on this shot. Fucking played my second shot to fade like every other shot was doing, and it stayed dead straight right in the water. Drop up on the green, double bogey, 4 over. Now I was like, oh God, it's unraveling. And then, right, because the thing I hate is whenever you are playing a fade and then a ball doesn't fade, and you step up to your next tee shot, like, okay, is this still gonna fade? And now I have water all on my fucking right. But luckily we held it up. We held it up fine. We were good. Ball in the middle of the fairway. Epic pass for golf courses, but you get experience. Yep, that exists. It's called Epic Victory. Or it's called like your victory pass. They have it in different parts of the country. It's like $100 for the book, and it gets you discounts at many different areas. Is it exclusive? Not really. Okay, so it looks like the YouTube stream is officially, might be officially blocked. Potentially. Let me see. If I minimize this, will my YouTube stream pop up? Yeah, so it says stream unavailable. Let's see if it pops up. I'm curious. But I will just cut to... Last thing I'll do is I'll cut to 17. This is the 17th hole, par 3. Hitting to an island green. Oh, it's nuts. Your stream has temporarily been blocked. Am I able to... I mean, I'm not gonna restart stream overall. If it's blocked, then it's blocked. It is what it is. Oh well, we'll play some League. But that course is just insane. It's incredibly difficult. It's so much fun, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Just delete VOD on YouTube? Yeah, I will. It feels bad that it still says that it's live at the moment. I don't know if it's like fully cut off or not, but... Oh, he's alive.
There's like 3 tornadoes around
Oh,
Indiana right now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And one of them is like a twin pair. Like they started off separate and they met in the middle.
Oh my God. So
Yeah.
is Glenn Powell in the area, like filming a movie?
Could be. I have no idea. I mean, probably karma for him and Sydney Sweeney.
Hey, they were broken up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Likely.
They were in the process of a year-long breakup that they happened to have been doing things before that started, but you know, that's life.
Wait, did TFT update? Did I lose my rank in TFT? No. No. I mean, Glenn Powell had a date at the... Hey, you know what? Kudos to them. Hope they find happiness, and hope Sydney Sweeney's ex-wife or ex-husband or ex-fiance has a happy life. Needs to get that one on your resume, I guess. Small victory, kind of. Not really.
Yeah.
Hey, the stream's back on YouTube. Let's go. His date wasn't Sydney Sweeney? No, his date was Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, we'll
Wow, yeah, I'd reset my rank. I
we'll
didn't get
see
an emerald.
how all this keeps going. There's so many, bro. It's nuts.
Well, hopefully you're staying safe. I'm assuming you're connecting on your phone and not a computer.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's no way I could. I still don't have power.
Damn. Well, don't use
haven't
up
had
too much
power
of your
for a
phone
while.
battery.
No, it's fine. I have a power brick. I'm a prepared man.
What was your response on getting Victory Pass? I mean, I got it for my dad, but that was about it. I don't really have much use for it. Is Morgana Jungle still a thing, by the way?
Oh, I don't think so.
I'm being forced to play Morgana, so I'm wondering if I should play it ADC or jungle.
Pretty.
Or support. I don't want to play support.
Play mid lane.
Could play it mid lane.
Just clear waves, I guess.
Could. Fuck it, I'll do it mid. I'm gonna drag us into the chat because Nox wanted to talk.
Yo,
What up?
This was me and Nox's no-no zone.
Yeah, back off, you know?
Really? Because I heard you wanted to talk about a certain music festival that you were at all week.
Yeah, so what's your favorite set?
It might be because I got a pop background over everything, but I think Zeb was clear number 2 for me.
Zed was amazing.
It was great. You didn't get to see it, but on the broadcast they were showing his turntables, and you could see what he was mixing next, and it was great.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they show when he started and stopped, when he did everything live, whenever he went up to the drum set.
Oh.
Yeah, it said drum mix, and I was like, what does that mean? And then it went over to that. Yeah, Healy, let's do. But I would say my favorite set of the weekend was probably Afrojack's. I loved every minute of it. It was nostalgic. It was just that mix or the medley of Give Me Everything and Take Over Control was perfect. Sia singing was a little rough at points. I know she gets super nervous in front of crowds, so like I know this is not like her
Well, and
setting.
she's sick.
Yeah.
Like she has a disease, so
Yep. So like
it was never gonna be perfect, but
no, but
that was awesome.
It was just like it was a magical moment. I know everybody's talking about Martin Garrix's set. It was incredible, obviously, but like something about Afrojack's just took the cake for me.
So, did you watch the Garrix one?
Yeah, I watched the entire. Every single set that was on main stage. I saw all weekend.
So the girl crying, the blonde girl crying,
Yep.
on Garrix, that's my friend.
No way.
Yeah,
Are you
she's there every year.
serious?
Yeah, her name is well. I mean, it's on her TikTok. It's Anna Ellis. Yes.
Hold up, I need to see her TikTok. That's wild. Healy, get in here if you're gonna play. You said Anna Ellis?
Yeah, let me see how the fuck it's spelled out.
A-N-N-A.
Yes, and then I think it's like EL. Let's check here. Oh, ANNALILLIS.
Lillis.
Yeah. I think that's her TikTok. Let's see. Yeah.
Wait, did she get to meet John Summit?
Yeah. She works for Breakaway.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah. So yeah. So that is her. She is crying.
Are you next to
I
her?
don't know if...
Like, or do we get to see
No,
you and
I was on our other side of the group. I was on the other side of the rail. Dude,
This is
when
Despicable
I
Me
camp
4,
out there
Haley.
for that
Start
day,
this shit up,
she
David.
camped out there from open. Like I got there a couple hours late, so there was no way I could get up that close.
You realize I'm playing Morgana mid, right?
You realize I'm the one who gave that to you, right?
Yeah, I know. You gave me Morgana, but you didn't give me the role. So what was your favorite set of the week? Give me your top 3.
Axwell, that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
That was just an insane one. Grillix is probably 3rd. I really enjoyed it. I know it wasn't everyone's favorite, but just the sheer like mixes he was doing, and he used that stage to his full advantage. And then I might also have to go with Afrojack a second. That was just a solid overall set.
It was. I honestly, I know you're going to be biased because you were there, but in general, I thought it was one of the best ultras ever. And I'm amazed at the amount of people that I saw complaining on TikTok and on Twitter about it. And it's like, maybe it's just because it was clearly designed for our generation.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of nostalgia baiting throughout the entire thing.
I heard someone not know what song Titanium was at some point. So I was just like, okay, well.
How do you go? No, I'm sorry. How do you go to a fucking EDM music festival and not know Titanium? I don't care if you're new generation or not.
So, Everything Always, I thought was great. I just was wanting to walk around at that point and not be trapped at main stage.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing is, like, Everything Always is, like, it's a good vibe. I will say, I don't think it feels like Miami Ultra main stage as much. I think, like, Progressive House is just, like, or Progressive EDM? Or what's it called? The chains.
Prog House, yeah.
Yeah,
Progressive House.
Progressive House is, like, the style that you want to see for main stage. And while John Summit
The
has a few
Alessos,
hits
the
like that.
Axwells.
Exactly. The Martin Garrix, the Zed, the Eleniums. Like, that style is just built for that moment. And I don't know if, like, the Techno House, Dom Dalla style is, like, perfect for it. It has some interesting drops.
They
but,
had
like,
to because of how big they were. They
Yeah.
had to be on the main stage. Because imagine, like, that crowd at Resistance, there's no way.
No, and even...
And Resistance would have been perfect for it, too.
Oh, 100%. But they would overwhelm it. Like, they're too big. They have to be on the main stage. Absolutely.
Exactly. So it's kind of
We're
the
not-
curse of greatness.
Are we?
We're not what?
What? Are we practicing?
No,
No.
we're just chilling.
Why would
Okay.
we ever practice?
That's a great question.
Not at 10:30 at night.
Brother, you forget, like, this is my normal. In fact,
It's
I woke
7:30
up,
for
I woke up
Forset
late
right now.
today.
Lo siento.
But hey, Blue Waters 1-2-0, boys. Woo! Hashtag flatline. We
Hey,
keep
no
pulse.
celebrating, no shit talking. Your CEO demanded it.
Did you see the statement put out on the Blue Water fucking Twitter account
Your
by Bully?
CEO demanded it.
Our CEO flamed Pulse on main.
Nope, your CEO demanded it.
Brother, my CEO is the biggest shit talker of all.
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm about to pull up
In
the
the
tweet because I want to
interest
see.
of sportsmanship and competitiveness, we have decided to not engage in any trash talking. It's the law. I will report you.
Yeah. No, they basically just copied the Pulse star, like,
I was gonna say, wait, Healy, you know that's a meme, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
yeah, no, Healy's
plenty
memeing.
into it.
But
So I went back and watched this. When you have a chance, David, the
Yep.
Kashmir live set.
Yep. Wait, can you see yourself in the crowd?
No.
Damn it.
But you trust me, you need to watch it. It is phenomenal. I ended up going over to a buddy's house and we watched that and one of the Dead Mouse ones. I need to
and,
see.
I heard Dead Mouse
if
is
I'm
beefing
being-
with everybody again.
Yeah, it's great.
what,
When is he
what's
ever
new,
not?
brother?
Literally though. Yeah, he called out he hates James Hype. And I
Yeah.
don't for sure know why, but he absolutely despises James Hype. The Martin Garrix thing was because
No,
of
well, no,
Animal's
that's the
popularity
anniversary of
years
him
ago.
doing that as well.
Exactly. And it was at the same time as Garrix.
Yeah,
So
which is great. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
they probably text each other like, do it at this time. So that was hilarious. But yeah, no, he despises James Hype.
Yeah, no. But I got called out by Rafa on broadcast indirectly.
Uh-oh. What do you do?
Oh no, it was good this time. He called out the flatline.
Oh.
The thing that I've been spamming and I started. It's gaining traction.
That's
like, in the
awesome.
community right now.
There we go.
My making fun of Pulse is unironically getting people to say on main broadcast. So that's great.
That's funny.
I love when I bully an org enough to get it called out on main broadcast.
I'm sure this will end well.
It's Pulse. It's fine. Are you live, by the way? You are
Yep,
live. I saw
I
your
am
notification.
live, sir.
Hey, twitch.tv/David
Hashtag flatline.
Hashtag flatline, baby. Thank you, Paul.
Hashtag
You're also
pulse.
someone you're also someone who calls out people, so.
Well, I just like hashtags. I buy into hashtags very quick.
Yeah.
That sounds like something a Disney fanboy would do.
Yep. Sounds very on brand.
So why am I pretending on this report?
I was gonna play today, but my girlfriend came over, so I'm gonna go hang out with her now. Goodbye.
I needed my P string, 4 string, but in response to your comment, I survived a tornado today. I'm a victim, so if you could save your insults, that'd be
You didn't survive a
appreciated.
tornado. You didn't film a tornado, so you're just being lazy.
My wife
could've lived your
and
dream.
my 3-week-old child told me not to go. I asked her if I could go and chase it. It was really close. It was 20 minutes from my house, which is kind of lame, but whatever.
I now have TP for him doing that for some reason.
You should have told her Khan said to
Let me go. Let the boys be boys.
yeah.
Does anybody have power yet? Nope. Gosh dang. This is taking forever to get power. I'm only awake because I'm waiting to turn off all the lights I left on.
I That sounds like responsible home ownership. Couldn't be bothered myself personally.
Yeah, because some of them have the 2 lights, you know, and I'm not sure if they're off or on.
If you think about it, it's kind of like you're living Little House on the Prairie right now.
True. Except the flashlight.
Cell phone and
Yeah. No candles yet. Although my neighbor almost gave me a heart attack. I walked outside during the rain because I wanted to see what it looked like. And all I hear is, "Oh, I'm doing well too." And I just went, "Oh." Like, I thought you were blowing towards me, buddy. I was ready.
You okay back there?
It's a sad day, man. My roof looks okay, and I was really hoping to call my insurance company and get a new roof.
Come on, just let me recall.
Surely we kill her, right?
I'm getting sleepy. I might just go lay in bed. Give this thing up.
Dude, if the tornado comes, it comes, right?
Ah, they're already gone. It's gonna be lame the rest of the night.
Oh, boo.
No fun. It went right over my parents' house, and I was gonna laugh so hard because they're all in Texas right now, so they wouldn't have got hit. But I was about to laugh so hard if because they just sold their house, like signed it off and everything. Could you imagine the person who bought it just getting a flat pile of nothing?
Surely there's some like.
After watching
Fires
Twisters, the
and
movie,
insurance
I
and
believe
that.
in you, Paul.
Oh, I can't be killed by a tornado. I don't even need to walk on wood or knock on wood. I could beat a tornado. But
Alright. We're not doing terrible with this Morgana mid pick. We're not doing great, but we're not doing terrible.
there was one point though where there were 3 different tornadoes going across the state. Kind of sick.
Jesus.
I mean, it's bad for all the people, but it's kind of crazy. I wonder when's the last time that's even happened. Like 3 tornadoes at once, because we had 80-mile-an-hour winds in my neighborhood.
I mean, it happened
They
here
were
like, a
zooming.
couple months ago. Or not a couple months, a couple weeks.
You guys at 3?
Yeah.
That's kind of dope. Yeah, I just wonder when, like, the last time, like, by state, you know, that happened.
If only there was a website you can use to look up this information.
Yeah, who knows, though. That's probably really hard, like, niche info to find. And I'd have to go through, like, 6 websites. Instead, I'm just gonna wait till the morning and read all the clickbait articles that say historic story.
There's
waiting
a
for
ball
all-
lane coming up to you.
How many Trumpers are saying it's because the Senate, you know, decided not to pass the tariff thing?
Are you
This is
talking
God
about the
punishing
government
us.
creating tornadoes and hurricanes?
No, this is God
gosh.
created them because the government didn't do its job, you know?
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ. I wonder if a tornado like kill. Yeah, I mean tornadoes will absolutely destroy shit.
Mother Nature doesn't fuck around.
Nope.
What the fuck is going on up there?
Now, I'm wondering how many truckers, how many are okay, because that's really what
Oh
can
yeah,
get
that'll
people
I,
caught in India.
I thought he won first when you said that.
What?
When you said truckers, you
Truckers.
thought of T1.
I was like,
Oh. Somebody needs to get their blue collar on.
Hey, I have 2 Carhartts. How many do you have?
Not one.
Yeah,
You got me
exactly.
beat there.
Your hands are soft,
Not one.
boy. Soft as
But I
fuck
have 7
boy.
pairs of OCPs. You just got taken to Pound Town, a blue collar, buddy.
Wish my Maokai wouldn't hard push my wave.
If you're a real blue collar man, you respect my service.
You wouldn't even question Paul. The dude has a mustache and he's in the army.
I mean, that's why he was fine in Missouri.
The only issue you'd have with me is the fact I don't beat my wife.
That was a
Hey,
statement set on
That'd be
stream.
it.
In-game, in-game,
That was a
in-game.
statement set on stream.
How do you beat your wife in game?
No, I said I don't, but did it not come across fully?
No, it did.
No, it did.
It did.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure. I'm comfortable with my statement made. Real ones know.
I don't know if that makes it better.
I'm getting bullied out of this lane so bad.
Only someone did give you Morgana.
My Maokai is single-handedly trying to ruin this lane for us.
Dude, it's still pouring. Dude, it's flooding. This is so dope.
Did you say this is so dope?
Yeah, I love this kind of stuff. Dude, severe weather's the best.
Victor rotating.
Do I not have a
The only
twin
way
here?
this-
What's going on?
This day would have been a lot better if this happened during the daytime so I could see it better.
Victor TP down.
Shining my flashlight didn't feel as fun.
I was like 90% certain I had 2 champions right fucking next to me there.
I'm confident. I know you said Nelly asked you not to do it, but I'm pretty confident you would have been like, I would have loved that.
Nelly would have thought it's cool. Sam would have strangled me when I came home.
Why are you down here?
I was
Go back to
rotating
him.
for the.
Why are you staying my lane?
His Graves is. Graves
You
is there.
play ADC, you should know.
Dude, his mind is trained to go bot lane here. You know that. Like he can't be in mid forever.
Oh, I'm so.
And he still missed a cannon.
I was not gonna say it.
And now you're back on this wave. What are you doing, David?
I'm just rotating between the two to see if I can get a gank. I move fast as fuck, boy. I'm fine.
No,
You
you don't. You don't even have completed boots.
Give me my lane back. Do not make me lane into the victor you fed.
Going back mid.
Oh, no, no. Oh, you should have flash ulted.
I thought
Kill.
about it, but I don't know if he has flash or not. I don't want to waste flash for no reason.
That's fair.
Trying to be responsible, Dave here.
Uh-huh. After what you just did to me?
Why do you have to still pick champs for the LCS fantasy stuff?
That's the only part of it that I don't like, but everything else beyond that, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of digging it.
Ping, 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 ping. You're the jungler. Oh, shit.
Really, I didn't get it.
Oh, I forgot we're on delay.
Wait, are you still on a minute delay?
No.
No. What do you want from me here, dude?
Victor's rotating over. I cannot get there yet. Oh, really? I flashed it.
I also feel like the champ. I guess we're in best of one, so the champion thing might matter more. But like in a fearless best of 3 format, it's kind of like, what's the point of having like picking champions again? Because like
There's not, and that's where I'm hoping they get rid of it for like the best of 5 portion. Maybe this is just like a best of 1 Andy thing.
Turret plating will soon fall. I would cut off my wings if there was steel strong enough. An ally has been slain.
There we go.
Mortal comforts make immortality bearable.
Yeah, get rooted, bitch. Wait.
Onward is unchanging. Home.
Alright, let me back. How's the LCS fantasy thing work? You get a budget of a certain amount of points, and you have to spend them on individual players that would give you as many points as possible within your budget.
Like, why are we not, like, just fucking pressuring this, Maokai?
Nothing makes you feel alive like knowing you might die.
Guess limits.
An ally has been slain. Has destroyed a turret.
Okay, you can
I
defend that, but
like,
I
you're just
I
so
gotta-
wrong. It's okay.
I found beauty in the shadows.
I mean,
Why'd you go get him?
it's a great mouth ult.
Coco, relax. Relax.
Some prey to fate. I forge my own path.
Made the wave bleed. Alright, let's go get this objective. Or kill the York, one of the two.
In black and white is to blind yourself to all of life's
It's pay to fight, brother.
I'm like,
Oh.
I'm not gonna follow that anymore. I'm gonna go get top tower.
Alright, we killed the maiden.
So Healy, what happened to watching Despicable Me?
Someone fell asleep.
Was it you?
No. I mean, like, the steel fucking, what's it called, I guess? Why not? Fuck you, Graves.
Damn, okay. Did a lot more than I was expecting. I'm thinking stock market is going to crash tomorrow. I mean, we'll see when it opens. I'm curious to see what happens as a result of everything. I would imagine market's not going to like it. They hate volatility. That's all it says.
Let's hope it doesn't.
Well,
I mean, I'm not pro at any of this stuff either. Like, don't get me wrong, but
right.
Yeah, you can not want the worst for everybody while still wanting something different. Graves, you can ping me all you want. I'm doing fine, sir.
Welcome in,
Hey, guys.
news.
Welcome.
Oh, apparently I am in the Garrick's video.
You're in the Garrick's video?
Yeah. I'm asking my friends all the time. And then another friend watched it for us. Oh, did I
I'm
just cut
taking a
out?
look at the fantasy league site. It's a bit overwhelming.
It is at first. I think once people kind of get their bearings with it, it's not going to be too bad.
Yeah.
What is it?
The fantasy site.
Oh.
I think it's good. You're going to see the people who are going to win are the people who are picking
not-
the right people in the LTA Soul.
Oh,
You mean I
100%.
can't just pick Dignitas 20 for every game?
I mean, you absolutely can actually pick Dignitas for every game and be fine.
Can you?
Yeah, there's not enough point value to even hit the cap.
Oh. But not enough point value either that I would win.
I mean, you could. Dignitas could have one hell of a week and start like 3-0 or 2-0, and you could.
It also depends who you're playing too. Like Lion, I think are playing like DSG and Dig. So
He did the Lion
picking up
season.
their
I'm
rock-
calling it.
I mean,
If you pick up
everybody's
that-
calling. I've seen everybody picking up Henna and fucking.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, like everybody's trying to get budget Lion players.
yeah,
Right
because they
now.
have the easy schedule to start this first week, and this isn't like you lock into your
Oh.
people.
Oh, okay. I'm probably
It's like
thinking
F1
too
fantasy.
final like fantasy football.
You're thinking
No.
like fantasy, but no, this is like you change this every week,
I got
and everybody has access to all the players.
I've got a Seekers. We can make something happen here.
Oh, I thought that was gonna hit.
I could have swore that was gonna hit.
Hey, I gotta leave real quick. But Dave, did you know that your fantasy league is bigger than the official LTA Discord?
Really?
Yeah, yours is at 30 now. I joined. I made it 30, and theirs is at like 12 or 13.
For now.
Yeah.
Well, we've had a lot of people join the Discord today too, so
That's the
awesome, though.
TikTok effect.
The TikTok effect. Yep.
I will say my video has substantially more views and likes than the actual like announcement from the LTA. So like I kind of figured that might happen.
Yeah, I just
Also,
thought it
from
was
what
fun.
I've seen, teams are doing their own leagues. So
well,
I've-
no, you automatically get subbed to a team one.
Oh.
Once you like sign up as a fan of said team.
Yeah, that's why that's why I wasn't counting the teams. 'cause
But
that
it is going to be
automatically
interesting to
signs you
see
up.
like what team has the most people in their league
Actually, probably Loud.
of the
Probably
northern
Loud.
teams.
Probably
That's
Cloud9
honestly
or,
a good question.
Cloud9 or TL. I'd say. Unless your poll just makes fucking
Probably
100 teams
Cloud9.
bigger.
But I'm gonna go, dude.
Oh,
maybe
Jesus
FlyQuest,
Christ, what the
just
fuck?
with how much they talk.
Why did
mean,
that
it's on a
stack?
gun.
Yeah, but it stacks.
that is an all-time fail. That needs to be a TikTok.
Confirm that this is real after stream. Why he's not watching live? What do you mean? Wait, what is that? Wait, Daily Loud. I didn't even know that was happening. It's raining. Huh, son of
Yeah.
a bitch.
I'm like, you're literally there, and you're not even,
I'm gonna push out top wave, and then I can meet you all for a fight. I've got Zonia's now, so I'm in a good spot.
But really, we need to talk about the fact that David just walked into Otacon when it was channeling the one ability.
Well, why did we do that? Why did we play that way?
Bro, the amount of cannons that I've missed because the bleed effect doesn't hit properly is wild.
That's why I always use my Q to secure cannons on Morgana if I need to.
Did you disable the champion select reward?
Once
redeeming
somebody
thing?
does it once per day, I stop it. That way I can actually play some champions I want, otherwise people would have enough points to redeem it whenever.
Every time I go to like redeem it, it's already been used.
Somebody always uses it on the first one of the day, so it's a mad dash to try and
What
get
I
there.
might do here is I might lock it at the beginning of every stream and then turn it on after 1 or 2 games randomly.
That's actually probably a
Whoever's
smart
in there.
idea.
That's cringe.
It's cringe to always redeem it every day and not let somebody else do it.
Someone else should do it. I don't do it every day. I haven't done it the last 5 streams. What are we talking about here?
I didn't say you were the cringe one.
I'm actually surprised I was able to even log into this Fantasy League site. I thought I wouldn't be able to because I was a US, but nice surprise.
I'm just looking
I have
for a good
headshot
way
mark
out.
on him, and we're just not playing for our ADC. We're refusing
out
to
of
play
mana.
for the really strong ADC.
I have no ability to help you. If I could help you, I would in that situation. I'm sorry.
It's the fucking Maokai Renekton.
I'm just gonna go death cap for the bleed. I mean, Graves gave up a bit ago, unfortunately. Alright, they're on Baron. We know that.
I don't think they are. If they are, it's really bad. Yeah, they can't be on it.
Bro, how does she do so much damage? The fuck is happening? Oh, Jesus. Hello. Oh, no.
Whoops. Dude, why is he so fast? What is this?
He has phase rush? No, he has conquer. Huh?
What is he so fast for?
That I don't know.
Well, you see they have 3 invisible cloud souls.
No.
What are we doing? Why are we still in this fight?
You want to grab top?
Yeah.
I'll go bot.
Alright, so his minions, by the way, hitting minions top was giving him black cleaver speed. For some reason. That's how that works.
They just need their full rework, York.
They need to have never reworked him in the fucking first place. I think Riot needs to realize that it's probably okay to delete some champions if you don't know what to do with them.
I would disagree. I'd say they've made.
I'd rather a champion not fucking exist than be in the state that York's in.
Wasn't York really strong just recently?
He's either really
Yes.
strong or he's abysmally weak. There's no in between because he's an unbalanceable design.
There's
Oh,
like
the same thing
ten
with like
champions that are
Kalista.
like that.
Or the Fury
Yeah.
now.
I'd rather them not be in the game than be like that.
But that's a fair statement.
People still enjoy those champions though, even if they're bad.
There's 160 champions in the game.
Could
I'm
we,
not
like-
worried about deleting a few personally.
Should
I
we,
don't
like,
know, man.
be fucking hostaged into a bad game state by like 1% of the player base that likes Nefiri Yorick?
And the Fury is incredibly popular right now.
1% is an
Well, now, 'cause she's
no,
broken.
no.
There's a difference between being popular because people like the champ and because the champ's incredibly broken.
I like, to be fair, I do think his change was pretty good. I like his change.
The Fury?
But it
Yeah.
makes it unbalanceable.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's like a cool concept, cool game design.
You could say that about the 12 million different rises we've had.
I mean, we have. Like,
I'm just.
there's a reason they don't give Ryzen Ultimate.
Right, but,
You're not-
but what I'm saying is, like, we have him still as a champion, you know?
It's like
And I think-
perfectly fair right now. Like every version of Rise outside of like when they first got released has been perfectly fair. I
That
bet
is-
he's at 50% right now.
Objectively incorrect. Like, right now, I agree. Yeah, he's pretty fair. But, like, there's a
What
reason
are we
he's been
talking
reworked
about
so
here,
many
then?
times.
Well, wait.
That didn't
Do you think every champion should be around a 50% win rate?
No.
Okay. So that means inherently there needs to be some champions that are bad that can only be good like in the right hands.
Sure.
We could have
Yeah.
more of those champions instead of too easy kits.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't...
So in
I don't
that
disagree with
in
any
that logic, then, instead of the Fury being an already programmed easy assassin, because that's what she was made for. She was made to be like the beginner assassin to get people to understand how to play him. Now she is just too broken with how her abilities are, where in a player
She's a
you can just
better
pick her up
AD.
and go, or now in the hands of like a pro player, probably going to be like a 90% win rate.
I mean... Sure?
I think
Like,
any champion that approaches 55% win rate in regular and then like 90 to 100% presence in pro should probably be disabled until it's fixed. Because that's
I'm not disagreeing
aggressively
that she
broken.
needs to be nerfed. Like, I completely agree she needs to be nerfed. It's
Or
just
are
like
we
Gwen
just
needs to
supposed
be
to
nerfed right now.
suffer that consequence until they get around to like fixing her? Or is
I-
the healthier decision not to just disable the champion until it's balanced?
I just don't think champions should be disabled like that, man. Just ban her.
But
We
we've
have- we
disabled
only
it
have 10
before.
men. Right?
We've
There's like
disabled
20
champions in the past
champions,
when
like,
they're like game breaking. This isn't game breaking. This is just OP.
An unfun playing experience is
to
something
a
though that Riot has made it
game-breaking
very clear they want to.
extent. To a game-breaking extent, this thing is OP.
If you're hitting a point to where like you're saying a champ should just be banned every game because it's not gonna because of its state, is basically for me being like it would be better if it was disabled because you're basically saying the players should disable it themselves. They should forfeit one of their bans so that they could disable the champ that is broken.
I'm saying if you have an issue with it, to ban it. Yeah. I think she's still completely beatable in games. She's not at the point where she is completely curb stomping every single solo queue game. 55% is
She's
insane.
at a
I agree. She needs to be
54%
nerfed.
rate in Emerald.
Like, I agree.
The
She
only
needs to be
time
nerfed.
Champions approach these is when they are broken. 51%
she-
is already crazy enough. 52 is insane. 53% in fucking Challenger is downright broken as fuck.
It's diabolical.
insane.
I agree. She needs to be nerfed, but she's not
So
at the
why-
point where
why
she's
sh-
breaking the game.
I think we're making two different arguments here now, because it started off with a simple kit versus like complex kit with levers into broken versus not broken. I feel like it's two different arguments being had here at the same time.
The Fury is another one of these kits that's like it's an unbalanceable design.
No, I get that, but I'm saying there's two different arguments to be had in the sense of one is an argument of design, one is an argument of, I don't even know what you want to call it, but like win rate and power level. Like it. I'm doing a shit job of explaining.
Broken Kit would be, I guess, more like.
No, you're explaining it very well.
Rework.
They're two different conversation arguments, but that's just the natural.
I guess the natural progression, like one leads into the other, obviously, but.
Right, like a Broken Kit probably means they have a high win rate.
Well, I protected the graves for as long as I could.
You can have a broken
You don't have to
kit
have a
and
broken
not
kit
like.
to have a high win rate. You just need to be overtuned, which is, I think, is what Neferi is right now. I don't think it's a broken kit inherently, although I do think the invulnerability, the Fizz E or whatever ability bullshit that was given to him, I don't agree with that. I think that one's a little stupid.
With all the resets and shit, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think inherently speaking his kit any different than like any other hyper aggressive champion that we have. Like, what's that other champion they added recently, last couple of years?
Bessa, Cassante?
No, the one, the
unbalancable.
jungler, the jungler, the one that shoots out the spike with the feet.
Briar.
Briar, thank you. Yeah, it's a similar concept to Briar, right? Where it's a hyper aggressive jungler that can just go in on you. Like, obviously, there's differences.
The Fury is like the opposite design philosophy from Briar. Briar is a all or nothing champion. The Fury is a hit and run assassin.
Alright, give me back to
with a
bot lane
vulnerability.
ADC.
I'm saying like the concept of I'm going to go in like and do a bunch of damage to you, because they both want to do the same thing inherently. They want to go in on you with their ultimates, and they want to kill you.
I mean, if we boil it down to the base level of like both of their ultimates dash at you, sure. But the way they play the fight is so drastically different.
Oh, well, obviously, I'm oversimplifying things right now.
Okay.
Like, it's obvious.
But I would also say too, like,
go ahead.
Like, I don't think Briar is a good example of like a great kit as well, because like when Briar was getting OP, or what it was getting the point where she was being played every game because nobody like Briar's whole kit blood rushing and just running at somebody and there's no counterplay to that. That's not like a fun game design around that either.
What about old Zed? Right? Like
that was very unfun
from old as well. Healy left, but we heard the same stuff from old Zed. You know, like where he just that you ultimates and invulnerables and
what's the Zed point here?
Well, the Zed point here is that people said the same thing about old Zed, how he just dashes at you, ults you, and you're dead, right? And then he's away because he just has.
But that's like an inherent lack of understanding of the champion, and Riot has said as much, and pro players have said as much. That is a terrible example.
I'm not disagreeing with that fact. I just don't.
That was also people building QSS for his ult when they could just counter it with armor the entire time.
Well, it got to the point too, though, with Zed. Zed got nerfed so much because the kit is unfun to play against that like he got put into like the timeout square of like you don't see Zeds around pro plays very much ever.
You don't see Zeds really play
because his kit's just is yeah, because he's just.
And I would rather a
Zed
game
played
like
in
that
pro play
where they
today.
can't balance it. They don't know how to balance it.
Pro play.
Just remove it so they're not taking resources away from the rest of the game that everyone enjoys, that 95% of the player base enjoys, to try and fix Zed or try and fix Yorick or fix Callista.
But more importantly, that's Twitch 2 news was phenomenal.
My argument here, Healy, is that there's always going to be a champion that is
Twitch too.
OP or overbalanced. And that removing a champion because of that just sounds asinine to me.
That's not what I'm saying, though. You're like listening past me. You do this every time. Yorick isn't broken. I don't dislike Yorick because he's broken. I'm saying he's impossible to balance, and it's impossible for 95% of the player base to play against him because he's picked 0.01% of the time. You're never going to fight against him, and he has 16 pages of fucking bugs in his kit.
There. Okay. So your point is what?
If you can't fix a champion, if you can't balance a champion, if you can't make a champion work, it shouldn't exist in the game. Yorick has a 12-page, 16-page Google Doc out there of bugs with his kit. That champion should exist. Someone's been disabled for less in Earth.
Then a rework would be in order, not just removing the champion.
Why can I?
But if they're not, the point is that they're not reworking things at a fast enough pace. So I personally agree with Healy that if there's gonna be wait, how are you allowed to pick that in ranked?
I don't think it would let me use I think it's just the icon. I don't think it would let me.
No, let's use the
actually
skin.
Bugged. It was. You can use the skin. It was on Twitter. It's a bug.
That's hilarious.
Do it.
You're talking about
Yeah,
the skin,
I
right?
mentioned this in the Discord. It's like a bug or whatever. That I wasn't sure if it was just the US or any.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Can we have a more relevant discussion about like?
I do think we don't that they're not putting out the VGUs fast enough, right? I mean, Skarner took forever, and we had known about that forever, but the Skarner rework was insane, and I think it really made him a much better champion.
Yeah, and
the
the
bar
numbers
was
were bad, but
non-existent.
the kit itself isn't abhorrent. Is the problem?
The kit before was.
I
he
think
was
Kazik
in the
should
same
be
state
removed
as
from the
Yorick.
game as well for the opposite reason, because he's so fucking weak, and you can't touch him positively, or he becomes the most broken thing in the universe.
Who?
Because his kit
Kha'Zix.
sucks.
Kha'Zix, got it.
I think if you're planning on reworking a champion and full VGUing them, and you're saying we don't like this champion in our game right now, you should disable the champion so that they are not tempted to try and touch the champion, because they do this a lot. When Evelyn was getting her rework, they nerfed and buffed her every patch. I don't know why the fuck they did that.
To the point.
It takes away resources from the rest of the team to fix the rest of the game when that part of the game is already getting fixed.
And to the point on like, shouldn't they just fix it? Remind me how Shyvana's rework is doing.
Yeah, dude.
So no, I don't have faith. You disable it until you can actually like rework it, in my opinion.
I don't know. I think that would end up with like 20 champions being disabled.
Oh no, 20 champions with all low play rates out of 160 in the game. I'm so sad.
David, did you see what happened when they changed the look of fucking Victor?
I don't care. I'm sorry, but like
that's because
It was a great publicity stunt, and everyone fucking loves it now.
Okay,
If you don't
okay.
like Victor design, you're wrong.
Also, look what happened the minute you took away Hextech chests. If you took away champs, this whole entire community would also have a pissy fit too.
Yeah,
I think that one's different personally.
Hey,
I think those two
they were up in
drastic.
arms about Aatrox. All 10 of them.
With 10% of the champions we fucking have. Where
Overwatch-
Overwatch has a ranked rotation, and no people bitched about it for a second, but they got over it because it's
Overwatch
inherently
has
healthy
nowhere
for the
near
game.
the same pull as League. It never did, and it never will. Don't.
That's
try
not
and
the point.
compare
You
apples to
can,
oranges.
but you can study mechanics for games that were smaller and see how they would be implemented on a larger
League does
scale.
it all the fucking time.
Yeah, like honestly, if anything, what they should do is gut every champion and make items how you're actually strong. You can't have both, and that's what League tries to do.
I think none of this fucking matters if you don't add Premier in the game. Like, I'm sorry, but like all this, like the nitpicking of fucking champions, like sure it marginally increases like the playability of the game. You know what helps a lot is actually having a fucking weekly game system in the actual game. That makes a tangible difference in fucking anybody that wants to partake in it.
You're really big on that premiere.
Because it's fucking goated. It's the best way to play a 5v5 competitive team game. That doesn't require you to grind solo queue like a fucking madman.
It should have a ranked requirement, though.
Agreed. Oh, there should absolutely be a ranked requirement. But It needs to be in the game. It needed to be in the game fucking yesterday.
But
The
what do
thing
we
that
think
truly
of,
needs to be in the game yesterday is a whole new client and server system that can support any of this stuff.
Yeah, but that's never
'Cause the
fucking
current system can't
happening.
even. Because the current server system can't even support Clash when it happens half the time.
I had a friend that worked at
I'm telling
Riot.
you, League needs to shut down for a solid year and come out with League of Legends 2.
I had a friend that worked at Riot that no longer works at Riot that told me that they were apparently like working on some sort of server project that would allow it to have rotating or like moving servers like Valorant that would pick like the closest server to you in America. But I don't know what the fuck happened to that project or whether I was like part of like the layoffs prior to this.
It was
Was it
probably
already?
either the layoffs or it got moved to just Valorant itself.
No, this is after Valorant was already out.
I
Oh.
guarantee
They were looking to
it's
merge all the
because
servers.
Doing that would make KazakhSW shoot 28 times and Caitlyn R do 0 damage.
I just don't think they
You
have
touch
the actual.
anything
Like,
about this game, everything breaks.
I don't think they
League
have the
is built
resources
on
in the
some
game.
remember when
code.
it spawned like 10 Rift Heralds for like an hour?
One
So-
time, the only thing
Yeah.
they added in a hotfix was a button to the client, and suddenly Volibear was unplayable.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's League is one of those games where it's been around for too long now, and they've built spaghetti code onto spaghetti code. That
Oh,
if you
they've
touch
been-
one thing, a million others are affected in ways that you had no fucking clue.
So,
They haven't been
so we
enough
can all
changes
agree,
to
so we can
redo
all
it all.
agree then
Silence
that
and
League
every-
2 is coming at some point.
No.
There,
I
no,
don't
it
think it's
has
coming,
to.
I think it should.
It
come. I
has
don't
to.
think it's going
There's no way that you invest this much money into live action shows, animation shows, and everything else there, and you don't have a running game fucking behind it. Because in their words, the shows are advertising for the game itself, since they're not going to be making money on the shows. So you need to have a decent product underneath that.
So right now
Riot does
they're
not have the
working-
team.
Riot's main team right now is probably focused on their trading card game.
It's an entire different.
No,
team.
that's a
What?
completely different team. What are you talking
Is
about?
it not? I mean,
Riot-
it's all under Riot, right? It's their
No, that's
next
not how
big
corporate.
game that
That's
they really
not how
work
No,
on.
no, no,
corporations
no.
work, brother. That's not.
Here's something that's kind of similar that's also 100% true. Riot's main focus with most of their internal like development is on the MMO.
That I'll agree with, because I think the MMO does tie into like the.
Is
They're
that even
probably
still being
partnering with
developed
somebody
right
for
now?
Yes.
the
It
TCG.
is. But the reason why a new league like League of Legends 2 and League Client isn't going to come out, dude. Wild Rift was supposed to be ported onto consoles and stuff, and Riot completely gave up on that because it was too hard. They don't
Which
have
stuff,
like
'cause
the
it's
team
actually
to
really
like.
popular.
Yeah, they don't have the team to actually like make games out very well. That's why it's taken 2KXO like 20 years to come out.
I think by 2030 we'll get news of it, and then maybe 2040.
It's wild though, because it's like League might die to a certain extent in terms of the competitive scene in North America, but the player base, like, even if it falls off 40%, that's still a sustainable game.
Well,
And yes, the
hon-
world might
honest-
end tomorrow. And yes, it's
honestly-
only just you and me here. But at least we have each other. And isn't that enough?
Honestly, what they're probably worried about is what happened with Overwatch, where they made Overwatch 2 just on a better platform. It's just Overwatch 1, but it was on technically a better platform.
But the worst part is like
It's
the
unironically-
League community actually wants that. The Overwatch community wanted a full new game.
They want a full game.
And
but-
like the
Well,
League
I was gonna
community, if
say-
we got a League 2, like would have this like absurd spike in play rate. Now, would it drop back down to like maybe probably 15-20% above what it's at right now? Yes, still the same base League game. But like I think it's a lot better to build off of than what you're building off of right now.
Our Pantheons.
I was gonna say.
I know. I
and
wish
to
they
be
would come
fair,
out and say,
Overwatch.
like after
Overwatch-
this year, say, hey, no more champions, because we keep adding champions, we have to fix League 2. We are fully
No,
invested.
I just want to play
on
a
this.
fucking game.
Overwatch 2 did make the player base go back up. Like, let's be clear here.
It did, but then it fell off
It-
immediately.
No, I mean it's actually it's up compared to what it was before. It has had a small resurgence comparatively.
I mean, the
But
problem
was it-
though is
the
like the
smaller
amount of
surge
resources.
was not enough to. Yeah.
No, they needed like in order to save that game, they needed a fucking massive one. Whereas League, like realistically, that's an investment for the future. You just need to be marginally better than
Yeah.
where you're at now, and it's fine. Like the expectation is just different between the two.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing.
Have fun.
Good luck, Dave.
I was about to be,
Good
what
luck,
happened to
okay?
your girlfriend?
She's watching Family Guys right beside me.
Speaking of
Family Guy
cartoons,
funny moments.
anybody see that the new season of South Park's coming out soon?
Yep.
They
Don't
got
tell my
They
girlfriend that.
got Diddy references. They got plane crashes. They got
They
War on
acclaimed
Canada.
drop returns.
War on Canada. Fucking ketamine.
All right. Well,
I
Stan-
scrolled
yeah,
down
watch that
one
with my
page on
girlfriend.
Twitter
Thanks.
and I see it.
What, South Park?
Yeah.
Randy's line of, I'm gonna go do some ketamine and fuck with the government.
So what we think of Nintendo Switch 2?
I was just about to ask.
I mean, surely it's probably the least innovative generation jump of all of them, right? Ever.
What are you talking about?
Dude, they're having
What? Least
GameCube
innovative?
backwards
What?
compatibility.
Whoa! Did we watch the trailer?
No, I didn't watch anything about it. The only thing I saw was like the basic thing behind the.
I hate you.
It looks
I
exactly
hate
the same with a small upgrade now.
I hate
No.
you, dude. Rage bait used to be believable.
Sad thing about David is, he's telling the truth.
I'm dead serious. I did not see it other than that it comes out in June and that it looks exactly the same.
Rage bait.
I don't really
Yeah,
care
dude,
for
the
any of the
Xbox
games
looks
when
the
it was
exact
out.
same, dude. Dude, the Series X, it looks the exact same as
Yeah.
the Xbox 360. It's a square, dude.
Well, let's be honest. Nintendo's innovations have been pretty extreme across their consoles.
No.
The
good point, yeah.
GameCube to the Wii, pretty extreme. The Wii to the Wii U was a little
Wii
sus,
U?
but still pretty good.
You mean gigantically shit, worst selling console in history?
Yes, and then the Wii U to the Switch is just like the streamlined, like fucking perfect version of the Nintendo Wii U and what it was going for. And this is like clearly 2, but like not much different, no?
Wait, holy shit.
Other than backwards compatibility, apparently.
We stole Gru's kid? We played Vayne and they locked in Ash Caitlyn.
Fantastic.
What the fuck do I do for you? Is it nothing?
Killing, I guess. I don't know.
3DS was really the only Nintendo console that I ever owned, really. So
Okay.
I mean,
I have a
I'll
Switch,
be
but I
honest.
don't really care for anything like that.
Xbox 360
Thing-
is still the GOAT console, and nobody will be able to tell me different.
It's
Oh, yeah.
1,000% the PS2.
No,
No,
these two.
it's the
Xbox 360's died out so bad. I can still play my original PS2 in my apartment right now.
I don't
No
give
issues
a
at all.
fuck once it gets past the next gen. I'm saying in its prime, it was the best console system ever.
Nah,
made.
the PS2 was the million times better.
No, it was
The
not.
amount of friends and people I know that had to
Let me
replace
take
their
you,
Xbox
David.
360 because it broke
And we all
down.
fucking did because it was that good.
Yep.
Dude, I was on the phone at 3 a.m. with India's fucking customer support, asking my dad, and he was pissed at me for it, but waking up, Dad, I got the red ring of death. I need to get it fixed. Can I get your credit card?
At some point, you gotta realize that was more you being a stupid kid and being.
But the
marketed and
point is
stuff.
that
but
there were
actually,
so many
Modern
people
Warfare-
that did that.
Modern Warfare 2.
Halo.
Yeah,
Halo
Yeah.
alone.
It's like people calling iPhones the best phones because the marketing just tells them that that's
Nah,
the case.
dude.
They're not. They're
Call
shitty.
of Duty on Xbox, Halo, the entire Fable was more sold on Xbox than it was PlayStation. Like, don't like.
It will never come out. on
People like
PlayStation.
buying
David,
shitty
take
products.
barrier.
That's good to know.
Yes, sir.
Go back to
Jesus.
fucking argument.
Anyways,
Good
I-
stuff. Please,
look.
gosh.
when you think of multiplayer console gaming, what system do you think of? And if your
GameCube.
answer is PlayStation 2, you are so fucking wrong. It's the Xbox
GameCube is the
360. It's
best
the one that
local
started
PlayStation of all
everything.
time.
What? Let me ask you this: what headset for a console is the most memed headset because we all fucking owned it. It was the wireless Xbox 360 earpiece with the fucking Xbox 360 wireless adapter. Those might
I didn't
be
hear anybody complain about the PlayStation Connect, Mike.
because nobody had it.
No one fucking played PlayStation.
Nobody played
Connect.
PlayStation 2 or 3 games online.
You couldn't play PlayStation games online. Could you? No,
PlayStation 2, you could.
Yeah.
It was
Not really though.
It was complicated.
Just
It worked just as well as Xbox.
The little
OG.
shitty adapter at the back,
Oh,
by
I'm-
the way, that you would plug into the Xbox. That they
And
gave you.
what I'm
fucking
hearing
goat.
here, what I'm hearing here is what David's saying is he didn't like the Xbox 360. He just liked being able to play on.
No, I genuinely love
No,
the
that
Xbox
was the
360 as
console.
well.
The best thing
no.
about the Xbox 360 was Xbox
He likes
Gold
Xbox Live
and playing
and
ranked.
No one
games.
waited in line
Oh.
at midnight to buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on the fucking PlayStation 3.
Bingo.
Everyone was getting it. For
No, you want to know what we
Exactly.
did? There were people that bought it. We all made fun of them.
Yeah.
We publicly bullied them in a line of 400 people at the mall while all
know what
waiting to get Modern
PlayStation
Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 because your
hostage
dumbass was
every
playing on
game.
PlayStation while the rest of us were playing on Xbox 360.
And in
Dude, I
response,
still have the
PlayStation
PlayStation 3 though.
every game.
Yeah, like
Still
we
have
still
a
have
PlayStation
consoles that
3?
could work and play. We didn't have to buy.
But why
like,
would you
thousands
want
of
to play a
dollars worth of
PlayStation
consoles.
3 when you have a PlayStation 5?
Because maybe you don't have to spend money on the newer consoles because you evolve into a PC gamer, which is better all around than any of them.
You know what happened to Xbox?
That I
games? They
agree
all
with.
got put on the fucking PC. So we don't have to play the shit.
Yeah,
Well,
they
no.
also they all got put on the PlayStation now.
Speaking
too,
of
so,
which,
like-
did we hear that? Did we hear what's happening with the new Xbox, the next generation
Yeah.
Xbox? Bro, it's so over
Steam
for
Connect.
PlayStation.
Square.
It's so fucking over.
Is it a hexagon now, dude? Is it the hexagon?
No, it's
The
literally it's a
hexagon.
mini
The
it's a mini
hexagon.
PC.
Hexagon,
It's a mini PC with Steam built in.
dude. Come on, the hexagon
over.
goes hard.
It's over. It's so over for PlayStation. It's not even funny.
Hexagon goes so
Between
hard.
Steam and Game Pass, it's gonna be something.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be nuts. Xbox is about to sweep like the Xbox diehards and loyalists that have been there through the fucking Xbox One and Xbox One S days. Like they're living life right now. They're doing well for themselves.
The best way you know that the PlayStations were always the better console is the fact that the minute that they've sorted out their online play stuff, everybody agreed that the PlayStation was the console to get.
Nobody played online PS4.
Because
shit.
they're like ahead of half gen.
Yeah.
Because they're
It's
just
just
it's always been the
shame
better
that it's
console.
kind of introduced
They
the
have no-
play on,
Flipped
to play
every
online.
3 years when one releases
No,
a
it
console
is.
and the other doesn't.
It has been. I will say it has been PlayStation for like the last about 8 years. So
Ever
like
since
that
like they
hasn't.
fixed their online system, everybody went back to the console that
But
was
you
always the
can't-
best.
You can't ignore though that the
Because it
360 was
hostages
the
every
first one to do
game.
it perfect.
Not because it's better, it hostages every fucking game.
It wasn't perfect because you still had to pay to play online though. You guys
And we
started
all
that
paid
shit.
it because we wanted to.
Oh yeah, we didn't give a fuck.
No,
$10?
$60 a year was nothing.
Oh yeah,
For the amount of
Yeah.
shit that we were getting. Oh my god, dude, it was so worth it.
that was great.
You guys don't
guys
even know what
understood
Doritos
that
Crash Course
thing.
is.
Forgot about that.
That's a great pull.
You never had played fucking Uno on Xbox Live.
Dude, my Xbox didn't have Uno.
That's a lie. They all did.
No, my Xbox. I have the oldest Xbox known to man.
I hate you. I fucking hate you. Yeah. Imagine that. Oh. You also had to pay for every game you played?
Yep.
No, we didn't. Well, you had to buy the game, and then if you wanted to play multiplayer online, you had to have gold, or you could do what a lot of people did, which is they would just take free game codes.
Yep.
Because
Everybody
it
got
was
a 3-day
included.
code. I
Yeah.
don't got Xbox Live.
Exactly. Or
You
you
could-
call them up and be like, "Hey, can you give me a deal?" And they'll usually would.
Or if you bought a new game, it usually had a 2-day code in
Or
it.
if you bought like a Game Informer, or like you check the ones at Barnes and Noble that were like open to everybody, there were always codes mixed in that you could like bum off of them for a few days.
Yeah.
Dude, where's my? Oh, there's my jungler. I was about to.
Also, back
Wait, where my
then too,
jungler in my
$60
lane
wasn't a
was.
lot. Like $60 for a year,
No,
with also other discounts usually.
I'm taking it back.
Yeah, you're about to get fucking flash W'd.
Bro, the Xbox 360, I'm sorry. It is the single
not
greatest console ever released, in my opinion.
I
How
mean,
much is Xbox Live for a month? Now I have no idea.
I'd imagine
I
it's
have
still
Game
like
Pass,
60
which
or
is like-
70.
I think it's just
I imagine it's
Game
free.
Pass now.
Uncharted 2 is my
was
like
not
had my
free.
favorite multiplayer part, so I'm biased for that.
I
Okay,
just paid-
Uncharted was
It's
the
not
one
free.
thing that PlayStation members, I will give them credit, had over Xbox. But let's not lie and say that the Xbox
David, why do I
exclusives
have
for
more
like
farm than
5
you?
years were
I
not
never
just...
said anything about exclusives.
David, why do I have more farm than you?
What are you talking about? I have 12, you have 10. I'm not saying you,
Yeah.
but there were so many people that were like, oh, like we have Uncharted. It's like, okay, we had Gears of War, Bioshock, and Halo. What are
And
you
Fable.
playing?
Don't forget
and
Fable.
And Fable.
You're
Oh,
never topping Halo. I don't care what it is now. Back then, you were not topping Halo.
no,
with
Halo
any title.
2 is, in my opinion, the greatest console game ever made. Maybe Halo. The fact that it's
Halo
between
3
Halo,
for multiplayer.
Yeah, probably Halo 3 for multiplayer. Halo 2's campaign was great. But
Yeah,
the
but
greatest
Gears 1
multiplayer
and 2.
experience ever was without a... We have a gank coming in. Was without a doubt Halo 3. And it, like, anybody that disagrees with that was either playing on PC and couldn't get it, or was playing on PlayStation. But anybody that ever touched that game knew it was the fucking GOAT.
Looking up for see one of the best 360 games of all time.
Dude, Achievement Hunter
25.
built an entire fucking generation of content. Just off of, one, the game Halo in general. Two, the custom games that they would do. I remember watching
Minecraft.
fucking Achievement Horse, I think was the
Horse,
series that they
yeah.
called.
Yep.
Where
The
they
Halo Reach.
Oh, dude, it was so good. Jeff and
Jack.
Jack would just go
then
like
that
find the
pedophile
most
Ryan.
absurd tracks, and then we'd all watch the video. There'd be a million of us watching, and we'd all go home later that night and fucking
You'll try
download
it.
the same customs and try and do it and beat their attempts.
Oh, and for a while too, Call of Duty was exclusive to Xbox. It
No, it
always came out
wasn't.
first, right?
Yeah, it was
I
up
don't think it
until COD 4. COD 4 it became cross-platform, but it,
Oh,
It crossed, but it always released on Xbox first.
no, DLC released first on Xbox all the way up until Infinite Warfare, I think was the first one.
Oh, but that means the best Call of Duty, World at War, was Xbox
Yes,
exclusive.
it was. You would
The
get
Zombies
DLC.
That was COD 5, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Was
World of War was
called?
COD 5, but nobody
Oh,
calls it COD
yeah.
5.
I-
PlayStation
you
people
just
might
said
call it
up
COD
until
5.
COD 4.
It was Xbox like only release, I believe, for a bit, and then it was Xbox only DLC for a bit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, no, it wasn't, because the Wii had Call of Duty 2.
Oh, yeah, the fucking Wii.
Forgot it had that.
I mean, I have the original Call of Duty games for
The
my
DS
PS,
had
but-
it.
Never mind. I'm just thinking. I'm mixing up. Wait, what was the like knockoff Call of Duty series that was an Xbox exclusive? Was that Medal of Honor?
Battlefield
No, not Battle. I'm pretty sure it was Medal of Honor.
or Battlefront?
No, okay, Battlefront was a PlayStation exclusive, right?
Star Wars Battlefront, I think so. Same with like Kingdom Hearts.
No, Star Wars wasn't. Star Wars was Xbox.
Don't step on that trap, David.
Jesus.
Cool.
Alright, well, I'm backing again. Never mind, Kane's coming in. I'm going in as well.
Kingdom Hearts was only PlayStation up until like the last 5 or so years, and then it became multi-platform.
oh yeah, the
Okay.
original like God of War was like
Yes.
PlayStation exclusive.
Good job, Kane. Your sacrifice is worth it.
Oh, dude. COD 4 and Halo 3 fucking customs at the same time. It's
Oh.
unmatched. Eavesdrop, Cops and Robbers, Michael Myers
Michael
until like
Myers.
4 a.m. Old school free
Hey,
for
the
all in that
Revenant's
game was
3 and
just.
4 up there.
Dude, even Forge in Halo 3 was great.
Yep.
No, the Shoko, the original Kingdom Hearts and stuff weren't Nintendo releases at the same time. It was just PlayStation.
The fact that we think Killzone's in anywhere near the same category as fucking Fable, Gears of War, Halo. Dude, no, Killzone. The second Killzone gets brought up in the conversation, that's whenever I'm like, okay, Xbox won that shit so hard that we're bringing up that game.
If Infamous ever comes like out on like modern consoles or PC or whatever, definitely should give it a try. They're like really good games.
Yeah.
It's like not like Second Son or whatever, but like the first and second one.
What was the other one that was PlayStation? Was that Wolfenstein?
No, but BioShock for a long time was, right?
I know the
No,
most
I don't
popular BioShock was also on Xbox.
I think they got eventually remastered for it.
Spyro I will give you for PlayStation. Wolfenstein was
Spyro was
cross
good.
platform, yep. I will also say I did
There's
enjoy
only
Croc
these
for
problems.
PlayStation, but that's like PlayStation 1.
Yeah, what about Turok? Anybody remember Turok?
No, remember the fucking rivalry between the racing games? Which
Oh,
one
yeah,
was which one was
Gran Turismo?
yeah, Gran Turismo was what, PlayStation
PlayStation.
exclusive? And then Need for Speed was like cross-platform, but the one that everybody on Xbox played. Oh, fucking no, the Xbox exclusive, Burnout.
Oh god.
Boom. Done. You had to see how badly you could fucking total a car. Oh, dude, that was so fucking goated.
Don't forget the achievement in that game.
Just GTA.
Nah, dude, this
No,
is different. No, it's drastically
Burnout.
different.
No, I
It was
know,
like the
I know, I know what
speed
Burnout
game.
was. I know what Burnout was, but everybody, it was
Yeah,
everybody's
GTA,
waiting for
was on
GTA 4.
Xbox.
Once,
Yeah. Crash Bandicoot, yes.
Burnout
Jack
wasn't
and
that great of a
Daxter.
game.
Ratchet and Clank is
No,
also
that's
PlayStation exclusive.
Dude, there's an achievement in Burnout, if I remember it correctly, and it took about 2 to 3 hours. It was drive from one side of the map to the other.
What system was Fuel on? Fuel was my
Oh,
go.
maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe it was Fuel.
Oh, yeah, wait, that was the shooter game, right?
No.
With like the
No,
massive
it's just
maps?
like
oh, that was the
super
The
open
massive
world
map one.
dragon
Yeah.
map.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking
yeah, it was
Fuel.
a super, no.
I don't know if you guys care for it or whatever, but Twisted Metal was PlayStation
Oh,
exclusive,
yeah.
I think.
I remember hearing about
Ooh,
that
that
game.
was a
I
good
never
one.
played it, but
I think I played it at a buddy's house.
why is she positioned
Was-
like she's gonna try and narrow?
Guitar
She
Hero,
is.
Xbox only?
No, that was cross-platform.
No.
Okay,
No, I
could-
thought, and then I thought Rock Band was
Rock-
the.
That's what I thought. I
Rock
thought
Band
for a
was
while
more
they were
popular on
separate.
PlayStation.
Guitar
No.
Hero at the beginning was on only
Xbox?
Xbox,
Wow.
and then Rock
No.
Band was their answer.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I
no,
thought.
no. Because I have Guitar Heroes like 1, 2, and 3 for my PlayStation 2
Yeah.
that I can still play.
Today,
Because I think I had
college
Guitar Hero
edition,
for PlayStation 2 prior to me getting an Xbox. And then Guitar Hero 3
Yeah.
was whenever I got an Xbox 360.
Guitar Hero 3 was my first. Well, no, I had 2 as well. I think they were both on. I can't remember now.
I know I didn't play
They were
one.
on like every console.
Jesus Christ.
Guitar Hero 2 was PS2. You guys are getting poked the fuck out. This
Where I got the wave.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that works. Trying to think if there was anything else. I mean, I had a PSP, so like anything that I wanted to play on PC, I could play like the
NFL
mini
Street on
versions.
the PSP.
Bro, the PSP graphics were ahead of its time. I'm just saying.
It was. The PSP was 10 years
Yeah.
too soon.
Yeah. Because even to this day, I still think like a DS is more popular
It is.
than Vita. Dude, nobody. All 5 people that owned the Vita didn't like the Vita.
Did I say Ratchet and Clank at any point?
Oh,
Crash, yeah, you did
Probably.
Ratchet Clank and Crash Bandicoot.
what the?
I know
fuck?
I know we
Why
mentioned
is
Jack and
half of
Daxter,
my
but I wasn't sure about
bars
Ratchet and
on?
Clank. Also, I think this was a. I think. Well, no, I think it was multi-platform. ATV versus
Oh, I remember that game.
what was it? I can't remember what the name of it was. Fuck it.
I got arrowed. I have no arrow.
Holy fuck, bro! Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Helldivers is a PS exclusive. Helldivers died out so quick.
I have Helldivers on my fucking.
Helldivers 2, yeah.
Oh yeah, but a lot of these exclusives for these games now do port out to PC, unless they're fucking college football and NHL games.
Horizon Zero Dawn though was
Auto
after
play.
the generation that we're talking about. Horizon Zero Dawn came out whenever like everybody did make the swap
Fighter?
to PlayStation.
Fighter?
trying-
Fighter?
I'm trying to get in range.
If only like you had responded when I first said it.
I was trying. I literally was running towards her. I was slowed the entire time.
Someone give me a clip.
Yeah, check the VOD.
Yeah, check the VOD of me saying fight her and you backstep instead of forward
Well, the
step.
first time you said it, yeah, I did backstep. But immediately after you said it the first time, I started clicking forward.
I think he was just worried about Misfortunal killing him.
I wish we could go
Exclusive in general but I grew up with Xbox. Yeah. See, I had a 360. I never had a PS3. PS3 is the one console that I didn't own.
It was not good.
Because I had a
also
PS2. I swapped to 360, then had both PS4 and Xbox One. And then that's right around the time I swapped to PC. And those were the last consoles that I ever owned.
Ely. Your boy hits a walk-off.
Who?
Who's your boy? On his own bobblehead night.
Mike Trout?
Nope. Otani.
Why are you doing that to Healy? Healy's supposed to be happy with the Angels right now.
Gambling. No, the Angels lost 12-5 today after giving up 7 in the 8th.
Crazy to me that people
bad.
live without Genshin
They're
Impact.
so bad.
I have never touched Genshin Impact a day in my life, and I have no urge to ever do it.
I
I'm a
agree
big-
with
Tried it. I don't like
I don't
it.
like gacha games.
I like Zariel though.
Boomer bait. Sorry.
Do I miss E3? Oh, I absolutely miss E3. Okay, that's interesting. Bro, I miss the days of like school. Like that happened at like the beginning of June. So you'd just be like getting out of school or like be in the final weeks. You go home, catch the Microsoft presentation, Call of Duty. I remember Modern Warfare 3 opening up the show.
Wait, let's see here. Is that on YouTube?
I got into gaming pretty late, so like I couldn't really enjoy E3 for that long, really.
I'm not an
Oh
actual
my
ADC.
God.
Tragic.
Evan was here anyways.
Dude, the crowd
poorly
cheering for
disguised
Modern
name.
Warfare 2 demo in E3 2009.
No,
Holy
dude, I'll never forget
shit.
E3, Modern Warfare 3, fucking Robert Bowling coming
Xbox
out.
might have been the most popular. PlayStation might have been the most powerful. You want to play with 4 of your friends? You want to have some fun ass gaming experiences? A GameCube.
Eh.
You're just wrong if you say anything.
Hey,
else.
Luigi's
But-
Mansion was legit. I'll give
It
you
was.
that.
GameCube was a goated system. I think one of my favorite consoles of all time. I'm just saying, back on the Modern Warfare 3 thing, fucking Robert Bowling coming out and just yelling out, "No final stand," and everybody going ballistic. And then it was still technically in the game in the form of Last Stand, the perk. But it wasn't the same as the death streak that was in, or no. What was it in Modern Warfare 2? Final Stand was a perk 3, and then whatever version it was in Modern Warfare 3 was a one of the death things where if you died like 4 or 5 times you got a bonus to try and get you back into the game. Also, remember when they announced like Fable 6?
Tony Hawk on
years
the
ago? Or
fucking
not Fable
Xbox
6,
One.
Elder
the,
Scrolls 6?
yeah, Elder Scrolls 6, and we still haven't.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We got our first update of the game recently when they mentioned they're doing a charity thing. Somebody named a character.
That's tragic. That's tragic. We still had that.
No, leave
I'm
me alone.
watching,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
I'm watching Microsoft's E3 now. From 09.
Oh, bro, it
Now-
was such a goated year. Oh my god.
Not that I want to pivot the subject to flaming Riot about something, but talking about the Elder Scrolls game made me think of something recently with Riot that made me I don't want to say upset, but just like is like a perfect highlight of how bad their marketing team is all around. Does anybody here know that the Mbessa novel came out already?
Yeah.
No.
A novel?
Yeah, only because like I'm more in tune than most people when it comes to Riot shit.
There's an
Oh, Final
Mbessa
Fantasy
novel?
13 too. Oh,
Yeah. It came out last month. You'd think that, with First Stand and other stuff, they'd find a way to cross promote it, and in case people wanted to know about it and stuff. But
What do you mean? They are promoting stuff at First Stand and their international events. Esports World Cup.
like, it reminds me of the Ruination novel, which was actually a really fun, good book if you're a League fan and stuff. Like, they just don't ever talk about this stuff. And then they wonder why they have to cancel all this stuff because it doesn't do good. It's like, well,
You don't market it. Yeah.
It's like they don't realize that people who play League don't care about like outside of that sort of stuff, or just only play the game, the main game and stuff, and just they think they can advertise it to the client and that's it. But yeah, they suck at marketing stuff.
Oh, don't even get me started on their sports marketing stuff specifically. Oh god.
Oh yeah.
David, you might want to recall and walk top.
Got it.
Icon exists.
he knows that from that one game with Morgana. Oh, hey, Tristan.
Hey, how does this fantasy stuff work?
Log in with your Riot account, and then you get 50
I should
points
have
to
made an
select a.
explanation post.
And then, no, I thought the site did a decent job of it once you log in.
Yeah.
Basically,
so, like, I'm on player picks, but it's like picking champs.
You get bonuses
yeah, you
if
get
they
bonus.
pick that champion.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Which I think that's only going to be a thing for like the
So-
first 3 weeks. Once you get into best of fives, you can't do it because of Fearless.
Cool.
Or I mean, you
I
can,
mean,
I
you'd
guess,
have the
but
same
it's dumb.
amount of games on the champion.
I am here for this.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I see. I actually really like the Ruination novel, Shokomoto.
I thought it was good.
I haven't finished it yet.
I was surprised because my mom's a book reader and she actually really liked the Ruination novel.
I feel like you're gonna get like Ash ulted.
I
It's okay,
barely
he
read
practiced.
nowadays, unfortunately.
All right,
Would
let's get out
you
of here.
say Yahoo?
Oh, I was just saying, I barely read nowadays. Like, I still read like Brandon Sanderson books, but other than that, I'm just like, yeah, no.
I
be-
do not read.
Oh my god, the Halo Reach announcement.
Oh, dude.
I listen to the audiobooks more than I read.
When are you supposed to have time to read, David?
I don't. Nutty Milk, do I
On his
do
way-
I root for NYU sports or pretend they don't exist? It took me 2 months into being a student at NYU to learn that our mascot was a bobcat. I didn't even know we had sports programs.
Hey, it's okay. When I first moved to Carolina, and I saw the Gamecocks, I thought it was just like an inside joke. I forgot about USC.
Wow. I mean, that one's I wouldn't forget that. NYU is D1. Yeah, I believe they're D1 in most sports because of the population size of the
What
campus.
the fuck am I getting everyone for?
They're D1 like everyone is SEC now.
I got Vladled and fucking Maokai'd for that.
But no, I don't cheer for. I did NYU for grad school, and Florida's always been like my college team. So like I've never really needed to, pay attention to the sports of the schools that I went to. Never seen them in any sport. Yeah, their golf program was decent for a bit. I think everyone was an actor or director. Also a finance professional. NYU Stern's one of the best business schools in the country. A lot of adjunct faculty between NYU Stern and Columbia's business school. Anyone from UF give you a weird look when you say you're a fan? No, because I just tell them that I got a plushie when I was 4, and they look at me and be like, hell fucking yes, that you committed from the time you were 4. There's a level of respect given to me for that.
Yo, why Lucio so cheap? What the hell?
I have a question for you, who is like, is college sports like a big deal for you guys over in England and stuff like that in some ways, or?
Lucio,
You mean university sports?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really weird over here because it's like my college, like in Scotland, is kind of like your community college, and our university is like your college.
Did you ult?
No, I just tumbled.
Okay.
But like,
And you probably don't put all of your kids into debt to go do it either, which is probably nice.
yeah, in Scotland it's like free. There's like ways to get free education and stuff like that.
I am stuck underneath with a Vladimir on me.
We're just winning this side.
And Until Dawn's coming out this month, the movie.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not hyped at all. Just from the description, I'm not a fan.
Damn.
I think it could be good.
Yeah, I'm optimistic for it that they could make it a pretty good movie.
I'd be more
I don't
hyped
know
if it
what
was under a different name.
Oh. Most useful MF ult you might ever see.
That's not
You
true.
show the air who's boss.
What was I gonna say? I don't know if it'll be as good as say Emily's stream of playing Until Dawn for the first time whenever that happens.
Whenever I can finally get her to do it.
But does she get scared easily?
No, I think she's really gonna like it. The part where, I mean, she's not home, so I can say this. The part where you have to hold the controller still is gonna be terrible, and she, to be very clear, is gonna kill everybody. Like unintentionally, she is going to murder every single character in that game, and then she's gonna be so pissed and want to walk it back, and we're gonna have to force her to keep playing.
No walk back.
Wait, are you gonna have Emily like play it on stream?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
she said that she wanted to play Until Dawn, and I was like, okay, fine. You want to do it? Cool.
That'll be exciting to watch.
That could be what, this October? You gotta do it during Halloween month?
Nah, I mean, I'm gonna be busy with Worlds during that time, so definitely not.
With what team? None of our teams will be there. Only Brazil.
Do me a favor, shut the
It'd
fuck
make
up.
me really happy. It'd make me really happy Brazil's the only team that makes it. If Brazil has 3 teams going to Worlds, I'd be ecstatic.
But too bad they can't.
Can't they?
No.
No.
One,
No, they can
one
have
team
2.
from each region is guaranteed.
Well, what if it's them and Lyle? Lyle just miracle
Yes,
runs
That'd
it.
be
Yes, they
that
can,
would be
yeah.
hilarious.
I don't know how that would ever happen. Yeah.
All the other teams go bankrupt and they can't afford to go.
Evan playing crash.
Thoughts on the Yankees and their new bats? I mean,
I like them.
we already knew the Yankees were cheaters. So
Oh, shut the
They're
fuck up.
legal.
Come on.
I'm so happy it made people fall for the PTI article thing they did yesterday, which was I think hilarious.
Oh,
I
they
love
do.
that there's accounts that literally track the amount of people that are using torpedo bats and their batting average in the league now.
PTI ran like a first topic saying that the MLB were banning the bats.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
And then at the end it was April Fool's.
Yep.
I love Pardon the Interruption.
Listen,
like they are
listen.
probably the best sports show on the on any
Just
network.
like the tush push. Stay mad, you can't do it too.
Yeah, too bad the tush push is going away, sir.
If they ban the tush push, a bunch of soft motherfuckers, and you think Jalen Hurts won't just run through an offensive line? You
He
think
will until he gets
needs
the
two motherfuckers?
Mahomes treatment of one rolled ankle.
No, dude. You think he needs two motherfuckers pushing him? That's
Yes,
for
'cause
the
he's not good enough.
defense's safety.
Sure.
I think the tush push. The problem with the tush push as much isn't even the pushing part fully. It's the like
It's the tush
extreme
part?
cutting the offense. It's the cutting the offensive line does basically like.
What if we called
just-
it the
it's just
bulge
for him-
push? What if we turn the center around?
What
and
about
force him
Jalen
to
Hurts
push on
being
the
real
bulge?
man and just do a QB sneak like Brady used to?
I'm down with this idea.
Bring back the QB sneak. You know,
It's a lost art.
No,
really is.
another
though.
fantasy question. Do we get to see other people's team names?
I think
Eventually
you
you
will once
will,
it
yes.
starts. Yeah.
Okay, because I think I've won.
I'm not gonna lie. I tried using ChatGPT to see if I could find some interesting combinations of names and songs, but I couldn't figure anything out that was good.
You gotta shame David now,
I
guys.
got,
Shame.
I got C9 Loki into feet.
I had someone name my team. So
That's fair.
my team name is Garner is my Oshi.
David!
I was going with
I
like
like it.
fantasy
David, I'm
football player name pun.
David! Oh shit, he did. Get a book.
I lasted longer than I thought I would. Surprised no way did it. That's what she said. Joke. That was a perfect opportunity. I'm depressed, and y'all.
Sorry,
No.
I was thinking of a better team name.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Why would we pay attention?
Now
to
that's
this
what she
stranger?
said. What was the NYU admissions hack real? What do you mean? What NYU admissions hack? What was that? NYU admissions hack. What was that?
It's nothing popping up for it in like a search bar.
2020 or over 3 million applicants data leaked on NYU website.
Oh,
Use illegal. I wouldn't have any insight into that, brother. I have no clue. So can we just take a fight and win? If you
Just
got
go
$10,
Ash.
nice. Riven's bot lane. We could just kind of push and win the game.
See, this is how you gotta play MF. Alright, chat. Odds I did more damage than David.
Pretty good.
45%.
Why am I getting solo ulted by Vladimir, dude?
Dude, I'm surprised you guys are already looking with a blue vein.
There's no more schedule on lolesports.com.
No, there
David, I
is.
took the arrow for you. You have to take this for me. It's the rules. That's how it works.
I survived that.
Yeah, 'cause I took. Thanks for pushing the Riven on top of Armel.
Damn it.
Why is she so tanky?
Oh, just okay.
Celebrities paid the right. Oh, yeah. How many Canadian colleges you get hacked here? Oh, dude, internet secure or our like cybersecurity in this country and in this world in general is a fucking joke.
Oh, he didn't hit that. Oh, but he's found a juicier prey. Oh, he missed that too.
Man, imagine if Toku was still playing. We could possibly see Yorick top.
Maybe it's
You know
like
it's bad
disabled.
when you have to
from
look up how
bugs.
to spell Loki.
Our security is a joke. Signal gate, cough, cough.
What do
Well,
you mean Thanatos?
Wait, what? Hey, but Gmail though is
Do
great.
you not know how to spell low key?
No, I didn't know how he spelled it. It
I
could have
think
been
it's just
Lowkey. I didn't know if it was like the god or the words.
He's the god of top lane, dude.
can we set up a bush
What?
and just kill them?
Is he not? He's a mid laner.
I said I'm operating on about 10 hours of non-sleep. I see how my words don't work.
Hey, they worked enough for me. I understood that part.
Okay, Captain America. Oh, we
It's
are.
not-
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, Captain America is not one of the C9 players' names. Surprisingly, though, because like they have Thanos.
That's
and
APA,
Loki.
sir. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, I was just wondering, can we get like a region role for esports or whatever? Like LCK, LPL, that sort of thing.
See, I'm a believer in the
What do you
global
wanna say?
league system. We are all one league.
Problem with that is that David doesn't know that Discord bot's a thing, and that's
Yeah.
like the
Also,
only way can
You have to
really
pay
make
for
that
like
work.
MEC.
David's saying this as if we don't have an NA only role, and that's probably why you NA fan role, which is probably why.
Hey, that role is out of my
Use-
delegation. Okay.
Yeah.
There is.
This-
Oh shit.
There are things out of your delegation in your server.
Yeah, I leave that entirely up to Paul. That is Paul's role of choosing. I promise that to him as a co-owner of NLR. That he would be able to keep that and do as he pleased with it.
Oh yeah,
It's
Well,
not even
some,
like
like-
necessarily like an NA fan. It's more of like the people who are active get the role. But I can do an update because there's a lot more people active.
Sean, can you explain to me why the death of the classic shitty American movie is also the reason for the death of good random songs from movies?
Scotty doesn't.
Case in point,
know.
Scotty doesn't know. What was it? The Sky High had
Oh,
had another good one.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World remake. from
Yeah.
Tears for Fears. Oh, dude, that version was so good. Oh,
Because people
There's a
like,
correlation, and I will not stand for it, damn it.
fucking anything from the Disney Channel original movies. Fucking Like
It's-
Woe from Cowbells. Like, or no, Like Woe was Minutemen, wasn't it? Yeah, Like Woe I think
Yes.
was Minutemen. Hello. I'll be off stream there in a minute.
I mean, it's kind of the same reason why
No.
like a bunch of people now go to music festivals to watch people just DJ instead of play music.
I mean, I go to parties and events where people are actually DJing, so I can't attest to that one.
Could it tell me?
You know, what is it that you guys don't have like that you don't like live music better? You just like DJs.
What are you talking about? They played live music. Griffin plays guitar every time.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
Being shaded and contracts being the cheapest jungler is kind of crazy.
Oh, he's not a
We
good
don't say
jungler,
that
so.
name around here. It triggers too many people.
Which one? Which one?
I'm not at liberty to take this joke any further.
Oh. My contract hate is well known.
Oh man.
Oh, okay, I gotta wrap this up. Emily's home.
This game has gone on for a long
I
time.
know, 37-minute game, and we got dodged the prior game to this.
She's
I was
awake
hoping
in
to be
my
off
ear,
at
by the
fucking
way. Can we get
11:40,
this
but here
over
we
with?
are.
Just
I'm
run
sure
it
you
down,
guys might
dude.
have been able to end the game if you had a champion on your team that was actually useful.
Dude, I'm doing probably the second best on the team.
Yep.
With all AoE damage.
And no CC.
Oh, you have a lot. You can confirm. Oh, dude, I don't know if I want to confirm lock in the Oscar yet, though.
It's okay. Drags up in 2 minutes, 30 seconds for Soul. And then just another 5 minutes for Elder.
I do a lot of damage to that, Dude, why can't I buy hats in ranked? Let me buy hats. I'm full build.
He needs this.
You're full build, I am nuts.
It's 40 minutes. What are you Jesus in?
You're full build and David isn't.
I mean, I have a
David's
money
not-
printing.
Dave-
I have 2 money printing runes.
Oh, okay.
David's
okay.
not even close either.
Yeah, it's not close.
I've had a total of, what is this, 1,500 free gold? 1,300?
Oh, your team's fighting
It's
mid.
like a run of. That's like a. Ooh, Mel. Yeah, Blue Cane just. Oh! Zero lethality Blue Cane.
Oh, that's pretty good though. Yeah, no, this Blue Cane's trolling. The fact that he went Blue Cane is the first issue.
That's why this game is taking so long.
Alright, we just go straight down mid.
Yeah,
Lock it in, baby.
New Haven Pizza versus New York Life. Never been to New Haven, so I can't contest. But I've heard good things about New Haven, obviously.
Everybody doesn't know that I'm on her nexus, that I'm killing her with it.
I just noticed. Why is
just send them
esports
in
live
for-
age restricted?
It was
mean-
it was because it's something
It's a
that you have to
spoiler
say
tag.
okay into. Yeah.
I see.
Just end, just end.
Yep. Alright, that's gonna be it for me, folks. I gotta log off here.
480C's in the game, and the best one of them was AP.
I got to get off here. I'll be
Cool.
live tomorrow night for the podcast as long as Paul has power. Regardless, I will be doing the podcast tomorrow. I'll find somebody else to step in if Paul's area is just getting absolutely ravaged still by the storms. Be sure to... I wish I could, LifeX. I gotta get off. I did, in fact, deal the least amount of... Or no, Kane dealt the least amount of damage. Wow, that's sad. That's really sad. But I do have to get off. This game went way longer than I expected. I don't have time to raid or anything else. So just do me a favor for everybody. Please keep Paul, his family, and everybody else there in your prayers while the storm goes through. Same thing for Nox and anybody else that lives in like the Indiana